મારું નામ ઠાકોર ભગવાનજી ઉમેશજી છે। હું જગાણા ગામનો વતની છું અને હું ઇલેક્ટ્રિક રિપેરિંગ કામકાજ કરું છું। મને પહેલા બહુ તકલીફ પડતી સાયકલ નથી ત્યારે, કારણ કે મારે કોઈનો સહારો લેવો પડતો, કોઈ ભાઈને કહેવું પડતું કે જઈ બાઇક લઈને દુકાને મૂકી જા, નહીં તો રિક્ષા કરવી પડતી, એટલે બહુ તકલીફ પડતી। પણ હવે મને સાયકલ મળી ગઈ છે એટલે મને ખૂબ સરળતા પડે છે। કઈ ક્યાંય પણ જવું હોય તો સાયકલ લઈને જઈ શકાય છે, હરી ફરી શકાય છે। બહુ સારી રીતે મને સાયકલ ઉપયોગી થઈ છે અને આ સાયકલથી હું આત્મનિર્ભર બની શક્યો છું। વોઇસ ઓફ એસીપી મને આ મદદ કરી, એમનો ખૂબ ખૂબ આભાર।
मेरा नाम रंगीन इमामुद्दीन है। मैं ऑटो ड्राइवर हूँ, अहमदाबाद में ऑटो चलाता हूँ।
मैं सईदा हूँ, सना की मम्मी। मैं हाउस वाइफ हूँ और घर के काम के साथ साथ मजदूरी करती हूँ, होटल की रोटी बनाती हूँ और बच्चों को संभालना, घर संभालना, बस यही काम है।
ये एंजल डिवाइस है, खूब अच्छी तरह से पढ़ाई करना, इसमें रिकॉर्ड करके अच्छी तरह से याद रखना और आगे बढ़ना।
मेरे परिवार में हम 7 लोग हैं। मेरे पापा हैं जो रिक्शा चलाते हैं, मेरी मम्मी है जो कैटरिंग का काम हो गया, सिलाई हो गई, जो भी उनको मिल जाए वो सब कर लेती हैं। और हम लोग 5 भाई बहन हैं, उसमें से हम 4 हैं जो ब्लाइंड है, एक है जो मल्टी डिसेबल है और एक है जो साइटेड है।
अच्छा सना, ये बताओ कि यूपीएससी की तैयारी जो तुम कर रही हो उसमें तुम्हारे चैलेंजेस है, क्या मुश्किलें आती हैं या आ रही हैं?
यही वो डिवाइस है जो मुझे वॉइस ऑफ एसीपी ने दिया था। इसके वजह से मेरी प्रिपरेशन में बहुत बदलाव आया, बहुत अच्छे से मेरी तैयारी हो पाई। मेरी 80% तैयारी इस मोबाइल की मदद से ही हो रही है। अभी मैं कर रही हूँ, मैं विजन थोड़ा है मेरा 30%, तो मैं पीडीएफ डाउनलोड करके उसका फॉन्ट बड़ा करके पढ़ती हूँ और उसके अलावा मैं यूट्यूब पर वीडियो देखती हूँ। कभी कुछ सर्च करना हो तो गूगल पे सर्च करती हूँ। बहुत हेल्प लेती हूँ मैं इंटरनेट की, और वो इस डिवाइस की वजह से है।
और हमारी तरफ से और सब एसएपी की तरफ से हम ये चाहते हैं कि हम उसे पूरा सपोर्ट करें, क्योंकि सना अगर ये सपना प्राप्त कर लेती है तो वो जाने कितनी लड़कियों के लिए, जाने कितने लोगों के लिए बहुत बड़ा इंस्पिरेशन बनेगी। एक बड़ा सपना देखना आसान है, लेकिन उसे पूरा करने के लिए पूरी शक्ति लगा देना बहुत मुश्किल, जो हमारी सना कर रही है। और सब एसएपी की तरफ से उसे सिर्फ ये सपना देखने के लिए बहुत बहुत बधाई।
तो અમે બંને જણા આયા છે વોઇસ ઓફ એસએપી માં। વોઇસ ઓફ એસએપી એટલે વોઇસ ઓફ સ્પેશિયલી એબલ્ડ પીપલ। હવે ગયા વર્ષે તમારામાંથી અમુક લોકોને સ્માર્ટફોન મળ્યો તો કે નહીં?
ફોન મળ્યા પછી બધી એપો શોધીએ છીએ, બસ ઝૂમ પર લિંક આવે તો ઓપન કરીએ, પછી કન્ટિન્યુ ભણીએ, પછી ઇઝી રીડરમાં પાઠ વાંચીએ.
કોવિડની સિચ્યુએશન આવી અને લકીલી અમારી પાસે એના પહેલા જ સ્માર્ટફોન બચ્ચાઓને અમને પ્રાપ્ત થયા હતા, તો એને આપણે આગળ રાખ્યું.
Welcome, everyone, to the 2021 Global Annual Event and Virtual Exhibition of the Voice of Specially Abled People, or VOSAP. My name is Sparsha. I'm a singer, rapper, songwriter, and motivational speaker from New Jersey in the USA, and I'm the youth ambassador of VOSAP. I am overjoyed to be your host today, and I want to thank all of you so much for coming from all over the world to attend our event. Today, you'll not only get a glimpse of the work that we do as volunteers, but you'll also learn about and be able to participate in the first ever global platform dedicated to assistive technology in the virtual space that will transform the frontier of this field. But before we begin, as is tradition, let's seek the Almighty with prayer so that we may start and run our event auspiciously. Deva Shri Ganesha, 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 Deva Shri Ganesha. ज्वाला सी जलती है आंखों में जिसके भी दिल में तेरा नाम है, परवाही क्या उसका आरंभ कैसा है और कैसा परिणाम है. धरती अंबर सितारे उसकी नजरें उतारे, डर भी उससे डरा रे जिसकी रखवाली आरे, करता साया तेरा हे देवा श्री गणेशा, 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 देवा श्री गणेशा. वो तेरी भक्ति का वरदान है, जो कमाए वो धनवान है, बिन किनारे की कश्ती है वो देवा तुझसे जो अनजान है. यूं तो मूषक सवारी तेरी, सब पे है पहरेदारी तेरी, पाप की आंधियां लाख हो कभी ज्योति न हारी तेरी. अपनी तकदीर का वो खुद सिकंदर हुआ रे, भूल के ये जहां रे जिस किसी ने यहाँ रे साथ पाया तेरा. हे देवा श्री गणेशा, 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 देवा श्री गणेशा. गणपति बाप्पा मोरिया. धलिन कांगड़ वंदिन चरण दुलानि पायन रूप तुझे धने लिंगणानंद पूजे भावे वाणी मने नमः तमेव माता च पिता तमेव बन्धुष सखा तमेव विद्या द्रविणं तमेव सर्वं मम देवदेव कायेन वाचा मनसेन्द्रियैर्वा बुद्ध्यात्मना वा प्रकृति स्वभावत् करोमि यद्यत् सकलं परस्मै नारायणाय समर्पयामि अच्युतं केशवं राम नारायणं कृष्णदामोदरं वासुदेवं हरिं श्रीधरं माधवं गोपिकावल्लभं जानकीनायकं रामचन्द्रं भजे हरे राम 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 हरे 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 कृष्ण 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 हरे 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 राम 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 हरे 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 कृष्ण 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 हरे हरे
Thank you so much. So, now for those of you who are attending a VOSAP event for the first time, you might be wondering, well, what is VOSAP? What do we do? So we made a short video to answer these questions for you all. Enjoy.
Today, more than 1 billion people in this world are living with some disability. Despite the fact that all of us human beings are temporarily able, despite that disability is a universal issue regardless of gender, religion or nation, and despite witnessing the hardships and suffering of people with disabilities, society has turned a blind eye towards them. Social ignorance, prejudice, and lack of awareness has left the community of disabled people behind, excluded them from mainstream opportunities to learn, earn, and prosper. However, VOSAP believes that there is a huge opportunity in front of all of us to change this by creating a global mass movement of like-minded people. With this idea, VOSAP founder, who himself is a polio survivor, having lived in India and America, founded Voice of SAP in 2017. He believes that by focusing on abilities of specially abled people, there is a real opportunity to harness the untapped human potential through advocacy and enablement to mainstream millions of people with disabilities. VOSAP has initiated several programs using technology and the collective strengths of thousands of volunteers around the world, with the goal of creating a more accessible and inclusive world. So far, VOSAP has directly served over 10,000 people with disabilities and millions through their advocacy. Advocacy with leaders. VOSAP advocacy started with the Government of India, various state and local governments, which led to the launch of the Accessible India campaign by the Honorable Prime Minister of India, bringing new law called Rights of Persons with Disabilities Act 2016 and many other policy initiatives. Now, VOSAP is a leading global organization in the disability sector with special consultative status with the United Nations Economic and Social Council, one of 62 disability-related NGO, as an organization in a special consultative status with the United Nations Economic and Social Council. VOSAP has presented several written and oral statements to the global community in various conferences for inclusion of persons with disabilities. Globally, and a certifying organization for the President's Volunteer Service Award, PVSA. With corporations, VOSAP has DII framework that helps baseline the DII score and provide roadmap digital tools to achieve higher DII score. Advocacy using VOSAP tools. Mobile app for accessibility. Accessibility is vital for unlocking potential of millions. So we launched VOSAP mobile app that enables anyone to become an accessibility champion in their community. Art Gallery for Inclusion. To touch people's hearts, VOSAP promotes artistic pursuits like art contest, essay contest, promoting understanding of disability among masses. VOSAP Art Contest received thousands of artwork entries from 50 plus countries on the theme of disability. The VOSAP Virtual Art Gallery is open for all to see these amazing artwork to develop deeper understanding of disability and compassion. Exhibition of Assistive Technology. Innovative assistive technology products are a boon for enabling people with disabilities, making them functional. To accelerate the adoption, global reach and affordability of these products, VOSAP has launched a global virtual exhibition open for all, leveraging the latest technology of the virtual world for the disability sector. Youth advocacy. To strengthen data-driven advocacy and engage youth with a purpose, today we have a volunteer program, VOSAP Ignite, for high school students and VOSAP Collegiate program for undergraduate and graduate students in the US and India, nurturing the compassionate and inclusive mindset of the talented pool of future leaders ready to champion the cause. Enablement. With assistive devices, VOSAP started changing lives, empowering specially abled people by providing mobility, education, employment-related assistive devices. Now, anyone can apply on our website to receive assistive device or self-employment kit with surgical interventions. Gift of vision is invaluable, and thousands of surgical interventions have given eyesight back in rural India through BPA, partner of VOSAP in India. With online job portal. To enhance economic independence, VOSAP has launched a job portal wherein volunteers, partners provide opportunities for SAPs from their ecosystem, and SAP can apply using VOSAP job portal. Let us hear from our founder, Mr. Pranav Desai, who has the global vision championing this cause, inspiring all of us at VOSAP and beyond.
Dear friends, Usha and I started Voice of SAP with a deep desire and commitment to do what we can with what we have to help specially able people. Personally, it is very humbling to see the mission spread around in last 5 years because of the compassion of our volunteers. They have put enormous efforts in creating building blocks. So now our mission can accelerate the scale and speed of social transformation worldwide. Having seen the smiles, happiness and confidence of so many of VOSAP beneficiaries, having met with innovators and empathetic youth, and having generous donors, all of that is put together increase our optimism far more to change the world for better. Hence, our goals have become bigger. And because the opportunities are far bigger, I invite you, I encourage you, I urge you to join Voice of SAP. Do what you can do in your community to make it more accessible and inclusive for people with disability. So together, all of us working on the same agenda, in 21st century, we have a real opportunity to create an inclusive and much better world for people with disability. Thank you very much.
Today,
Wow. Seeing this video, I am continually inspired by all that we at VOSAP have been doing and are continuing to do for the benefit of persons with disabilities, or as we like to call ourselves, specially abled people. So now that you know what VOSAP is, it only makes sense to meet the man with the global vision behind our organization. This time live in front of you all. Mr. Pranav Desai, the founder of VOSAP, has grown up knowing what it's like to be specially abled in our developing global society as a polio survivor. At the same time, he has the spirit of a champion, and he has not only climbed the rungs of America's corporate ladder to become NTT Data's vice president, but he has also worked as an honorary advisor to the government of India for the Accessible India campaign. But behind all of his successes is his beautiful character. He has a heart of nothing but selflessness, and he strives to uplift the lives of everyone around him and show the world that people of all abilities deserve equal rights and opportunities to live life to the fullest. So I don't think there's anyone who can better explain the vision and mission behind VOSAP and its future goals. Everyone, please welcome Mr. Pranav Desai. So glad to have you here.
Thank you, Spurs. Thank you very much. Good morning, good evening, good afternoon to everybody who is participating today's live event. I welcome you all and stay here for very lively, energizing program with lots of information on Assistive Technology, launch of the program, and of course, entertainment on Mohammad Rafi and Lata Mangeshkar live from India. So you all have lots of exciting things going on here in next couple hours. Starting with 2021 updates as what we have done in the whole year. I'll walk you through a little bit as an organization what we have done. Next slide, please. So VOSAP impact by 2021. Almost 9,500 plus people we have directly touched their life, either during COVID by providing them ration kit, etc., or by enabling them or surgical interventions. More than 10,000 volunteers and have been actively engaged, taking publicly visible pledge to help the person with disability. 20 research projects that has been conducted in disability sector by amazing students from the US university. We have 96 now students, youth in the US, and almost 2,000 in India in different universities. And finally, the Assistive Technology exhibition that we are going to launch, it is 70 different exhibitors from 4 different countries. So this overall journey so far, one thing I missed, 18,000 places are rated for accessibility, and that is a very starting point, and we are looking for expanding it much bigger. We'll talk about it. Next slide, please. So new initiatives, what we have done in this particular year, primarily our scaling of the impact with the technology and youth has been very amazing. We are happy to say that we are one of the very few certifying organizations for President's Volunteer Service Award, United States President's Medal, and later signed by the US President that our volunteers can get. We have, because of inspired by that, we started to engage with the high schoolers, and we have a VOSAP Ignite program that we launched. We established first VOSAP Club, Voice of SAP Club at UC Berkeley. We launched online application for anybody in India can apply for assistive device or self-employment kit, and we can help them wherever we have a partner organization. We have we launched the VOSAP job portal where people can apply. Our volunteers and partner organizations are giving us the jobs, so it's consolidating all the jobs at one place. We have launched another. We'll see that more details, but the first virtual exhibition of assistive technology. So in short, a lot of initiatives are going on because of it is all supported by volunteers and their contribution and activities. Next slide, please. At this point, I would like to thank all of not only the volunteers, but obviously our donors, generous donors who have been with us. Because of them, we are able to do so well. And of course, the partners who are delivering it on the ground, like Blind People Association. So I really want to thank you. We thank you, everybody. Next slide. Well, you all know now it's a volunteer-led organization. So high-spirited volunteers in India, in America, in the youth team who has been engaged. There's like, there are so many, but these are like very, very active. The number of hours we have stopped counting. Next slide. Then the youth energy that you can see, the Ignite team, collegiate team, amazing commitment of this youth. Similarly, let's go to India. India is obviously much bigger team. Next slide, please. India is much bigger team because of the grassroots impact, either in Haridwar or Hyderabad or Belgaum. I know right now, so many volunteers are sitting on a large screen in Belgaum. That's all the excitement. Similarly in Ahmedabad, of course, and various cities and states we could help in COVID because of these volunteers. So let's give a big round of applause to all these volunteers from bottom of our heart. Next slide, please. I must recognize the mission team that has been working kind of 24/7 on these WhatsApp activities. Could be Niyati or Zahan or Faiz or Harsh or Sneha or Liz or Chandni. These are all the youth power that is so passionately working in a mission mode. So I thank you all of them again for all these volunteers taking our mission to the next level. Next slide, please. So, well, with so much of empathetic youth, donor support, and opportunities that we have thought about some next milestones. And these are like, we can have much bigger milestones with larger participation, but we believe these are achievable next milestones. For example, we want to rate 100,000 places for accessibility. We want to enable 5,000 people. Now that we know so many products and solutions available, we want to enable more and more people. Ideally, we would like to get to 100,000 as soon as possible. We want to expand our youth engagement programs. And with Assistive Technology exhibition, we are having a start right now with it's a humble start, but we want to go for 100 plus exhibitors pretty soon so that it becomes a thriving community of innovators. So with that, I thank you very much. We have an excellent program. We have several partners, as I told you. One of the partner organization, API, American Association of Physicians of Indian Origin. So we'll listen a short message from one of our partner organization, API. Let's play that.
Greetings to all. This is Dr. Anupama Gotimukula, President of American Association of Physicians of Indian Origin. API represents almost more than 80,000 physicians in this country, and we are almost 10% of the physician workforce. I want to wish all of you a very productive conference and hope we get to know more about what VOSAP does in this conference. Thank you and best wishes.
Thank you. So I think first over to you. I wanted to just close that API is very important because assistive technology products are basically doctors should know. So all these innovative products, when these doctors, 80,000 professionals, they have already shared with their doctors through newsletter and all that. So we're very thankful to them. And we have many partner organizations like them who have been able to support our initiatives. So thank you again. Sparsh, over to you.
Yeah. Mr. Desai, what an amazing presentation. I am truly, truly always in awe of your determination to make a difference in others' lives, your drive to continually upscale our contribution to society, and your humility in leading this movement by example. I am truly humbled and blessed to work with the inspiring soul that is you. So thank you so much. And to Dr. Gotimukula, thank you so much for your well wishes and your support for our event. We really appreciate it. My friends, I am so excited now to introduce to all of you a truly unforgettable guest who we will be felicitating today for his world-class personality and accomplishments. His name is Zion Clark. For those of you wondering why he has no legs, he was born with caudal regression syndrome. And unfortunately, for much of his life, he wasn't treated with the same dignity as a lot of normal people due to this. But he has risen above his circumstances, and he's used his special ability as just that, an ability. Now, he not only inspires people with a story as a motivational speaker, but he's also recognized as one of the best athletes on earth. Recently, as you can see on the slide here, he received a Guinness World Record for being the fastest person on hands. And his next athletic goal is to compete in the 2024 Paris Paralympics. It is our immense honor to bring to all of you Zion Clark.
This is Big Z, Zion Clark. I want to say thank you to the Voice of Specially Abled People and SPARSH. Today I want to talk to you about inclusion and what accessibility means to me. Or everything needs to be accessible so we can live a good life just like everybody else who may not be challenged, who may have been blessed to be born just a regular way. And with accessibility, it would make life a lot easier for me, a lot easier for SPARSH, a lot easier just for anybody who has everyday struggles. The way that ties into inclusion for me is that if we're going to be inclusive, that means that we have to be accessible. With inclusion, to me, really means that we completely blur that line between white and black, and we sit in that gray area where everybody looks at each other the same, everybody treats each other the same, everybody treats each other with respect and kindness. And that's what inclusion means to me, man. And that's what accessibility means. I think in this world today that I think sometime soon that we will have exactly what we're looking for.
What wise words, no? I truly believe, like Zion mentioned, that we will be able to make this world more accessible and inclusive during the next few decades. I know that may sound like wishful thinking to a lot of you. How will we do that, you ask? Well, one of the ways we can make our world more accessible and inclusive is by promoting opportunities in the assistive technology sector, which, as you all know, is the theme of today's event. But what exactly is assistive technology? And what role will we, VOSAP, be playing in this field? We've put together a short introductory video to introduce assistive technology, or as we will simply call it, AT, and answer these questions for you. So enjoy. My friends, I am so excited to see such commendable collaboration in the AT sector on a global scale. But did you know that despite all the advancements that have been made in AT so far, only 1 in 10 specially abled people worldwide have access to assistive devices? That means 9 out of 10 people are missing out. Fortunately, this harrowing statistic is poised to change very soon. And I think we'd all want to learn about how assistive technology can and will expand in the future to reach all the people who need it. The good news is we have the best person to show us the way. Our first keynote speaker for today is Mr. Chapel Kusnabis, who will be informing us about trends in assistive technology. Mr. Kusnabis is the head of access to assistive technology and medical devices unit at the World Health Organization, or WHO. And for over the past 45 years, he has devoted himself to working for the inclusion and enablement of the specially abled using assistive devices through organizations such as WHO, Mobility India, and the National Institute for the Orthopedically Handicapped. He is a truly dedicated dreamer with a desire to transform the destiny of the specially abled. So I believe he deserves a warm welcome and our undivided attention. Friends, please welcome Mr. Chapel Kusnabis. Mr. Kusnabis, we're so glad to have you here today.
Thank you, Sparsh, and thank you, Pranav, and all the VOSAP members. Good evening, America, and good morning, India, and the people in between. It's a really great pleasure for me to be in this occasion with all of you. And thank you, Sparsh, for your special introduction. I'll try my best to fulfill your expectation. I'll share my screen. So this is my most favorite dialogue, and I'll focus today's talk on this. Assistive technology makes impossible possible. What you think is not possible. Assistive technology has all the power and potential to make impossible possible. Believe me. So assistive technology is the first step for any next step for people who are in need of such devices. The first step into education, the first step out of poverty, first step into work and employment, first step towards inclusion and participation, and first step towards mobility and independence. Assistive technology is a life changer. For people who needs, it is a life changer. And we say it's a life-changing device. So need is growing, especially because aging is growing. More people are living longer nowadays than ever before. And so as AT sector, assistive technology sector, has grown tremendously in last 5-10 years. And when we talk about assistive technology, we talk from simple pill organizers to smartphones to the environmental products like accessible toilets, trikes, wheelchairs, 3D printers, robotics, toys, everything. Anything what assists people to improve their functioning, we call it assistive technology. Even it includes the lot of household products, smart products, from interactive fridge, television, lights, and many products for ambient assistive living. So usually when you talk about assistive technology, the image comes from in front of us is wheelchair or cane or sometimes hearing aids. But those are very small. There are much, much more products in this world than those. So we say that everyone needs assistive technology. Some needs today, some needs tomorrow. As we grow older, we all will need assistive technology. Most of us start with glasses and ends with the wheelchairs. In Nordic countries, people more than 80, almost 50% has their wheelchairs, and 90 plus has 90% almost have wheelchairs. So more we live, more age, more assistive products. And it's not about some specially able people, it's about all of us. We all need assistive technology today or tomorrow. So it's a beyond disability. It's a for disabled people, people with non-communicable disease, communicable disease, and the biggest customer, biggest group who needs assistive technology are older people. And when we look assistive technology in this picture, then it shows us a huge, bigger market, much beyond than what we commonly perceive. So for people in need, assistive technology is a basic need, the fundamental human right and precondition for inclusion. But still, it's not much talked about, much not attended by the global community, even the global leaders. I sometimes say the leaders have it, followers don't have it. So leaders don't understand the pain of the followers. So there's a huge gap, especially between North and South. Many people back home in India, older people, including my father, had injury because they didn't have the simple assistive product, or their house was not designed, meant to be for older people. But that story is different in US and high-income countries. So we need to do really a lot of work to change that culture and the practice. We said there is a huge gap between need, demand, and supply. Many people who needs assistive technology, who will benefit out of assistive technology, even they don't know it. Then especially in our part of the world, people think as we age, this is natural, so we don't need assistive products. And some people do not use it because they think by using, I become disabled, and disability has stigma. So many people would benefit a lot with simple products, but they don't use it. As Posh said before, more than 1 billion now and 2 billion by 2030 people will need assistive technology. When we say 1 out of 10 have it, but it also means this sector has a 90% growth opportunities, much more than the mobile phones. So today we estimate assistive technology sector up to $1 trillion market with a great societal value. $1 trillion market. But this market is hidden. This market is not yet over the surface. We also have seen, this is the publication AT Scale has done recently, that every $1 you invest in the assistive technology sector, you get $9 return. I do not think any other sector can provide such a huge return on investment. So we have to really think beyond. So in WHO 2018, to change the global scenario on assistive technology, we brought a member states brought World Health Assembly resolution on improving access to assistive technology. So now 195 countries who agreed to this resolution are morally and legally obligated to ensure everybody, everywhere have access to assistive technology. Now, if you look at the sector through IP lens, intellectual property lens, there's a 300% growth in last 10 years, assistive technology. And the growth is much more in mobility, vision, and environmental sectors. These environmental sectors, people are still very much silent in the developing world. I have provided the link. Please read this document. It's a game-changing document. It will show where we are, where and what we need to do. Now, many speak about the Paralympics, and I see IT sector through Paralympic lens. The medal tally tells me a complete clear picture where the access is more, where the access is poor. Its most medal winners are people from high income countries, except China. Why? Because China makes it for them. So China has the access, China has the know-how, China has the same technology like high income countries have. And they also have the support mechanism. So that's why China, since last 5-6 Paralympics, they are on the top. So in the slide, there is a US athletes in the trikes. It's designed by BMW. Whereas the trikes which used by many African people, they receive from donation, cannot compete with such kind of a gap. So we say as technology improves, the gap widens because more people, especially high income people, can actually access high income products. So this is another big issue we need to rule. So overall, we have to rethink the AT, invest in enabling ecosystem, open the market, and I say look global to solve local issue. In 1958, the Hindustan Motors ambassador started in India and Toyota started in Japan. And this protection didn't help Hindustan Motors. So we have to really see how we open the market, create competition, export, have a special economic export zone for the assistive products to change the world. So India has done very well in medicines, vaccines, medical devices, biotechnology, ICT, space technology. Now is the time for assistive technology. We have to ensure inclusion of assistive technology in Ayushman Bharat, Invest India, Skills India, Atmanirbhar Bharat. And above all, the most important part, it should be part of Make in India. Unless and until assistive products are made in India, it will never become affordable and available for the world community, not only Indian community. So startups to market, especially the global market, I have seen in recent years, there are a lot of new startups have come from the government, from the social alpha, social enterprise, private sector, corporate social responsibility. But now we have to take it to the global market. Unless and until we take these products into the market, especially the global market, startups will die. So we need to invest in the enabling ecosystem, showcasing the power of the AT. World has to know India's capacity. India has to do something bigger, much larger. If you know in Germany, the Leipzig, they host the biggest orthopedic technology show in the world. The same in China. So can we think India hosting first AT Global Summit or World AT Show in India to let people know that India is ready for the AT boom? So some food for thought before I end is a co-leading AT national and global agenda. Indians are everywhere. They're leading so many sectors. Why not AT? Reposition India in the AT world, Global AT Summit 2024. Develop national AT policy roadmap. develop Indian essential assistive products list, inclusion of quality AT provision under Ayushman Bharat. Unless and until AT is under Ayushman Bharat, startups will not succeed. Establish AT parks. I'm very happy, very thrilled that Pranav has taken the first step to create this virtual AT park. But we have to see that kind of a even three-dimensional AT theme park in the big cities in India, because many people do not know its potential. Unless people know it, feel it, experience it, it's very difficult to promote a sector. Integrate AT within Make in India with a special export zone for assistive technology. Train youth in AT provision under Skill India program. It will create a huge new job market. It will open the lot of incomes for the people, especially the poor and the youth. Invest in research and innovation. And the last, take startups to the market, global market. Thank you very much. I have kept this, our link. So if you want to know more about assistive technology, join the GATE community, WHAT community, to get regular information. And next year in April, we are going to come with a global report of assistive technology. The first time in the world, WHO and UNICEF will present this global report. Thank you very much. Thank you to all of you.
Thank you, Chapalji. Thank you very much. Sparsh?
Thank you so much, Chapalji, for your invaluable insight and optimism. It has really made us very hopeful for the future of AT and for the future of specially abled people worldwide, myself included. So thank you for being here and giving your wisdom. So now that we know how much potential that the AT industry has, I think two questions now remain. Number one, how can all the people involved in the AT industry, innovators, investors, suppliers, CSR and HR leaders, policymakers, nonprofits, and most importantly, consumers, how can all of these different people take advantage of the huge potential of the AT industry? And the second question is, how can we create even more opportunities to better the lives of the specially abled? To answer some of these questions, we have another expert keynote speaker who is also at the forefront of the AT industry. Mr. Pratik Madhav is a passionate social entrepreneur, and today he will be informing us about trends in assistive technology innovations. Mr. Madhav is the co-founder and CEO of the Assist Tech Foundation, or ATF, India's first organization with a mission to help accelerate the growth and impact of assistive technology-focused startups. Mr. Madhav has worked to benefit the specially abled throughout his career by working in organizations such as the Samarthanam Trust for the Disabled, the Boston University School of Management, and even the Cricket Association for the Blind in India. He is a simple yet truly fun-loving and perceptive soul, and I believe his words will be more than worth our time and appreciation. So friends, please welcome Mr. Pratik Madhav.
Well, thank you, Sparsh, for the warm welcome. You are just truly amazing, the way you put those perspectives. But first of all, I'd like to start by congratulating Voice of SAP as an organization, Pranav, to really continuing the whole mission to help people with disabilities, not just in US, not just in India, but worldwide. So congratulations to all of you for putting this platform together, which is truly, truly exceptional and much needed as well. Yeah, I'm going to share my screen. Hope it's visible. Now, when we talk about trends and trucks of in assistive technology, the question comes to my mind that world is really changing. We are talking about driverless cars. We are talking about space tourism. Look at the world around us, the way we bank. When is the last time we have actually visited a bank branch? How do we shop today? Yeah, while traditionally we had gone out to the market, now we just take our phones and go to Amazon and likes of the world. How are we accessing content? How are we accessing content? In our lives today. So it's technology has truly transformed the world around us. Uh, and when I wonder about people with disabilities, I feel like that we're still talking about 14th century solutions. Uh, while all of us live in the new age, 21st century, we take a worldview of this is enough, or that is okay. And I always feel that while world is changing around us, why aren't we? And when I say we, it includes all of us, people with disabilities, technologies, and society by large. Now, when we looked at a few years back, the whole ecosystem of innovation, ecosystem where of people who were innovating solutions, all the stakeholders started realizing the whole AT sector was so fragmented. Not that it is put together today, but I think we have encouraging trends which I'm going to talk about. But when I was talking to governments, they had phenomenal policies around startups, phenomenal policies for people with disabilities, but their understanding of technology has been very poor. Uh, when we looked at startups, there are a lot of phenomenal entrepreneurs, very passionate people who could join any other organization, but they were innovating and they were using tech to innovate these solutions. Basically for the reason that sometimes their friend, their relative, or anybody whom they knew had some disability, or they themselves have person with with disability, but they were innovating those solutions and they were piloting, but they weren't going beyond pilots. Now it's okay and it's phenomenal to impact lives of tens and hundreds of people, but we are talking about large problem. Like Chapelji talked about a billion people and 2 billion people by 2030. We are talking about a very large problem. We are talking about world's largest minority, and hence somebody need to take a look at this whole sector, in totality. Now, with people with disability, like I said, they aren't getting access to this whole great tech which we are talking about. So hence, this whole ecosystem is fragmented. Now, what we talk about assistive technology, we take a lens of charity, we take a lens of problem. But today I'm here to tell you it's a big opportunity. And Chapelji, again, you did a fantastic job. There's always so much to learn from him. Is that we're talking about an $8 trillion market just in US from a disposable income perspective. And just to put things in perspective, it's the third largest economic power over Japan, Germany, and United Kingdom. And we are just talking about US. If we take people with disability, in India, we're talking about 70 to 80 million people with disability. So if you consolidate this, we're talking about a real large economic powerhouse, which can be accessed. We at ATF, we have already worked with 350 startups in our network. We have acceleration program where we work with 21 of them very closely. I'm really happy to share that we have already been able to impact and touch lives of about 500,000 people. And in next few years, we want to reach out to 3.4 million with people with disabilities, which I think is just beginning of what we imagine in next 5 to 10 years to come. We've been worked with phenomenal entrepreneurs, people who are innovating to make people with visual impairment walk independently. We have people, entrepreneurs who are making people speak while they can't hear. We have people with phenomenal tech of building bionic arm, which can work as beautifully as a normal hand. So there are so many innovators whom we have an opportunity to work with. I also want to bring to your notice that while we talk about assistive technology not getting investment, it's not that the world is not sensitive about the needs of important causes. We have seen investment in water, climate change, and so on and so forth. So there is money available in the world, and there are good people available who want to invest good causes. I think it's on us to really create that awareness. It's on us to really do the education and reach out to the right people. By some estimate, as you see, we are talking about 700 billion impact money being available. Now, how much of that is coming to disability? How much of that is coming to AT? Is a good guess to make. But we got to probably do better as an organization, as a collective, to make an effort to attract and create awareness to these people who are investing. But today is not about anything else, but it's about what are the different trends. And I always say trends and trucks, because while there are trends, there are trucks who will really roll over these trends. So trends today could not be trends tomorrow. But what I want to share very quickly with you is three sections of trends which I'm very excited about. First is the technology trends. Second is the ecosystem trends, and last but not the least, some of the exciting work which startups are doing and how they are going to change the world, transform the world in assistive technology. The first technology trend I want to talk to you about is Internet of Things. We are living in a very connected world, and I think a lot of household devices are connected to smartphones, which are truly empowering people with disabilities so that they are able to control a lot of things around them just using smartphones. So as smartphones become more intelligent, more accessible, I think we are going to leverage this whole Internet of Things to control and make lives of people with disability much easier. Obviously, there is talk about artificial intelligence doing phenomenally, well in terms of financial projections of enterprises, artificial intelligence in terms of building better connected cars. But then artificial intelligence is also very useful when it comes to disability. Machine learning and algorithm, which some of the organizations are making, is going to truly transform the life of people with disability. And I'm truly excited that it's just not in the area of living, which is making life easier, but also in the education and the livelihood part of it. That's the second trend, which I think is going to really make a big difference. And third is the gesture control. Now, a lot of people with physical disabilities, need a lot of help. And I'm so excited that gesture control, while it is great fun in the games which all of us are playing, but it also is going to change the lives of people with disability in coming time, in next 5 to 10 years. Now, while there are a lot of technologies which are coming to help, you need an ecosystem to really make it reach to the people with disabilities. And I truly believe that we are living in such a phenomenal time that we are beyond boundaries. It's really end of the distance. The technology in India can through a process of reverse innovation, can develop and proven in countries like India, but also can be used beyond boundaries in Kenya, US, Canada, everywhere else. What we need to do is to really build that local solution, because at the end of the day, you need to customize and contextualize and localize the solution. But I'm truly excited that some of the boundaries which existed like 5 to 10 years back are now vanished, and the technology is really making it possible. That's the first ecosystem trend. Whatever we do, we are not going to be able to solve the problem of 1 billion or 2 billion people by 2030 alone. And hence, we need 5 to 6 stakeholders. While startups are doing phenomenal work, we need government to participate in, we need the community of people with disability to come in and validate these solutions and help them, adopt them, these solutions. We need associations, non-profits, because they know the beneficiaries so well. We need educational institutions who are fueling the research part of it. And I think countries like India and outside, there's some immense amount of work and interest there. We need investors. We probably do not need venture capital, but we need patient capital. And Chapelji also talked about the whole ROI of 9:1, which is phenomenal for any investor. Probably take a little longer time, but then we are talking about not only the metrics of earning money, but we are also talking the language of impact. and corporates, which essentially is not only the CSR or the money. We're also talking about the whole inclusion and diversity. They need to hire more and more people with disabilities in their workforce, and there's technology fueling that part of it. So that's the second. There's a lot of talk about innovation, and I think when we look around us, it's helping each of us individually, but we need more responsible innovation. And I always feel while we have witnessed tremendous amount of technology innovation, we need a spark of responsible innovation, which is really inclusive designing any product, keeping these 1 billion people or more in mind. And I think that is the only way we are going to promote and support the inclusion of people with disabilities. India is the third largest innovation ecosystem. I don't know if you caught up the news, but till by yesterday, India alone has 41 unicorns in the country only in this year, which means there are 41 startups who have 1 billion or dollar or more valuation. So we are really as a society, as a community, as a government, as a nation, is sparking that whole innovation. And I'm truly happy that a lot of this excitement is being leveraged by the assistive technology startups as well. Last section, I truly believe that startups are going to change the game, in assistive technology and in general. But what do we need is blitz scaling. When are we going to solve the problem, which is such large problem? So while we are doing tens and twenties and hundreds, it is great job, but we need speed, we need scale, we need blitz scaling for all this technology to reach out to not only people with disabilities in India, but outside as well. And hence, and this blitz scaling is not going to be only possible by startups. All of us need to come together as an organization. I'm really truly excited that Voice of SAP is taking this lead to create this world platform, first time in the world, and that's something that's going to change the way startups operate locally, but now they have a platform where they can go out and exhibit their solutions to the world. The second thing is we need to go beyond innovation and implement. And I always believe that sometimes we talk about pilots, not the aviation pilots, but we keep tinkering around the stuff and leave it there. We need to go beyond innovation. We need to become entrepreneurs. We need to become sustainable organization which not only serve the people but also talk about sustainability of the organization in terms of profitability apart from the impact. And last but not the least, like I said, India has 41 unicorns just this year. In the world over, we're talking about 800 plus unicorns. So there's a lot of excitement about this whole, becoming unicorns. Every startup you talk today in India and outside, they want to become unicorn, which is essentially a imaginary animal. But in their parlance, we're talking about they want to become, and achieve the valuation of $1 billion or more. I personally believe it's a great aspiration. We always want to put big number on the wall, but while you want to become unicorns, have qualities of a camel. If you ask me, a social entrepreneur or IAT organization should first become a camel. And why camel? Because it's resilient. It's very thoughtful. It plans for strategic growth. Camel is cautious. It saves the water in the tummy for longer time. It uses the resources so well. You got to be financial. If you're a startup in AT, you got to be financially very conservative. You have to have the right talent, and you have to be committed. And I think it's something which you guys already know. But you have to really look for a long-term success of the organization and be very customer driven. I personally believe future is not only going to be AT, it's going to be AT++. It's going to be about human technology. It's going to be about value realization, and it's going to be about amplifying impact. I again congratulate Voice of SV, Pranav. You are really doing phenomenal job. But congratulations to the team for coming up with this idea and organizing this thing. We are truly humbled to be a part of this initiative. But good luck to all of you.
Thank you very much, Pratik. It's very aligned thoughts that Voice of SAP has, and it is good to hear from people like you who are thick into the entire innovation segment of AT. So thank you very much for coming today. and give all this data, statistics, and insights to all our volunteers around the world. Thank you.
Thank you, Pranav.
So guys, again, it's very good to see that Chapalji, our strong supporter, such a great leader, mentor at WHO, is with us. Pratik, who is an innovator, is with us. So let me take only a couple of minutes on how the Voice of SAP vision is. We are an advocacy organization, as we already know now. We are doing advocacy with government, policymakers, in academia, individual enablement that we do on the ground. And that's where now the startup community comes. That's where we are trying to drive the impact. So individual enablement is very important as we are doing, but we are now going to expand it. Next slide, please. So our role, we believe, is like as a non-profit, like I said, research related work by interns on the assistive technology, which we are doing with our interns. Academia, like we have MOU with Gujarat Technology University, having the curriculum and all that. We are working with NITI Aayog, Government of India, for promoting more of adoption of AT. Then CSR leaders, we have reached out to so many CSR leaders who are going to be making sure that resources are allocated. I was talking to Accenture leader, I was talking to CFO of Eli Lilly India. So all these big organizations are inspired now, and that's what we are doing to get more and more allocation of resources for assistive technology and disability sector, and certainly enabling individuals by all of our donors for last so many years. It has given us first-hand experience. So we believe that the whole economic independence or the UN SDGs of the people with disability is possible by making them functional enabled with all these advocacy efforts alone, and of course on the ground. But look at wider picture. What Voice of SAP is now thinking is that Chapalji said that enabling system. Enablers are, yes, all these are enablers, academia, government policies, corporates, they have, but non-profit is also a big enabler. That's why we are here. To one side, we see 1 billion people or 2 billion devices needed on the demand side. On the supply side, 80,000 patents filed in last 10 years. But still, the adoption of that is at a very early stage. Yes, it's a 300% growth, which is great, but this is where we want to become that driving force or an organization where we can bring this. Hello, can you put on mute, please? Okay, so wherein we are looking at the VOSAP digital tool of this exhibition platform, and I'm so thankful to VFairs, our partner leading in the whole world. They are partnering with us. So we are bridging the gap between the demand and supply, so that we believe that our platform will become the most sought after platform for all innovators around the world to launch their innovation at the global level. So that's we are believing that you all will benefit with VOSAP's virtual exhibition platform to reach out to the global markets and find the solutions. With that, can you go to the next slide? Hello? Do we have Sparsh available?
Sorry. I thought you were saying that we have to go to the next slide, so that's why I didn't. You're all good. But thank you so much, Mr. Desai, for sharing with us about VOSAP's vision and how we are going to contribute to the field of AT. And thank you so much, Mr. Madhav, for all of your amazing info about the potential that the AT industry has and the innovations that we can bring to the table for the global market. It's so amazing to hear about all these new opportunities that are being created, and I look forward to seeing this exhibition grow in size and fame so that more specially abled people can benefit from the diverse innovations that are out there and are continuing to be made. So now we've been talking for quite a bit. Let's break it up a little bit and continue the entertainment with some music. So I want to share with you all a song that I recently released, and I got to sing with an amazing singer and instrumentalist named Biana Pinchuk, and it's called Love Today. And the way that we spell love is a little different in the song. It's not Love, it's Luv. And what Luv means is live united voluntarily. So this song was created to, spread more kindness and hope to the world. And we really want to dedicate it to everyone who faces challenges in life and who goes through every challenge with a compassionate heart and a courageous mindset. So here is Love Today. I really hope you enjoy it. In the spirit of the poet Maya Angelou, most people will forget what you do and what you say. Hey, let's be real. People remember how you make them feel. So do unto others for sure. Do well. Watch a billion acts begin to grow. Tomorrow's unknown, and that's okay. The past is gone. Just love today. Nothing feels the same today. It's like the world can bring me down. Got an angel watching over me, seeing high above the ground. People doing kindness, acts of kindness, random acts of kindness, spreading love each day, doing kindness, acts of kindness, chain reaction like a kindness boomerang. Dance together, make our world into something better. Music plays, don't be afraid. Embrace the present, it's a gift. Love today, today, in every way, always. Love today. Come on, everybody. Whoever's watching, come on, come up. If you can get on your feet, get on your feet. You don't have to, wave your hands in the air. If you dance around, feel the beat. Watch a billion acts begin to grow. Billion acts begin to grow. Hard to find my way some days. Need a bright light to be guiding. Might get low when the skies turn gray. Got to practice to keep gliding. It's alright, it's alright. I can rise to new heights, just like flowers grow and rivers flow. There is one thing that I know: love forever, dance together, make our world into something better. Music plays, don't be afraid, embrace the present, it's a gift. Love today, in every way, always. Yo. So many lives snuffed out by hate, it's impossible to contemplate. Its meaning will only keep us guessing. May the memories be for blessing. Every day's a gift, so I'm blessed and grateful. Life's just a test to wins, only a handful. So what we gonna do in our short time? Do unto others, it's a state of mind. So come join the kind that you'll never regret it. We are the light of the world, reflecting. No dream is too small, no dream is too big. The human always hope you dig. For hope is a chariot powered by hugs. Love's unconditional no matter what. So give a hug and help us give. Cause in the end, love always wins. Dance together, make our world into something better. Music plays, don't be afraid. Embrace the present, it's a gift. Love today, today, in every way, always. Love today. Yeah! How's everybody feeling? Let's keep the energy up. Yeah, 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 yeah. Who's ready to love today? Tomorrow's unknown, and that's okay. The past is gone, just love today. Thank you so, so much. So, one of the best quotes I've ever heard about leadership comes from the author Roy T. Bennett. And Mr. Bennett said this: great leaders create more leaders, not followers. And I believe VOSAP truly exemplifies this. Though we are most definitely involved with advocacy at the highest levels of society, I believe the core of our work lies in our volunteering at the grassroots level. So far, nearly 11,000 people from all over the world, including over 100 leaders in various aspects of society, have taken the pledge to become VOSAP volunteers, or as we lovingly call ourselves, VOSAPians. And no matter what we give, our time, our money, our voice, or whatever talents we have, we all have one mission: to become the change makers who bring about a totally accessible and inclusive world where all people, regardless of their abilities, can get to fulfill their potential as invaluable and productive members of society. Here's a quick video that we've put together so you can meet some of our VOSAPians.
We are VOSAPians. We're working together to achieve accessible and inclusive world,
where specially able people enjoy equality and opportunities to excel.
We are using technology to create and scale global mass movement
of change makers with their collective thought leadership.
Actions and advocacy for the empowerment of specially able people.
VOSAP mobile app is a public utility tool to find accessible places.
VOSAP Art Gallery is a representation of collective efforts of artists around the world to create a compassionate world.
Voice of SAB's COVID relief efforts in 2020-2021 delivered vital supplies of food and protection supplies to specially abled people.
Because of the relentless, on-ground, brave VOSAP volunteers who took challenges in their stride in 6 states.
Our generous donors and volunteers raised large amounts of money in the US and certainly contributed their bit towards the apocalyptic COVID wave.
VOSAP youth programs have inspired and encouraged more than 3,000 students in India and US.
VOSAP Collegiate Program has grown into 15 different universities and 70 students
who have conducted 20 disability-related research projects as interns.
Our first VOSAP official club is now established at University of California, Berkeley.
26 high school students from the United States and Canada have joined our VOSAP Ignite program.
For a structured volunteering with VOSAP for 9 months.
This year, we launched the Voice of SAP job portal to enlist the employment opportunities for the specially able people.
VOSAP is facilitating self-employment opportunities to give specially able people a chance to lead life with dignity.
In 2021, VOSAP had launched an online application portal for outreach to many people with disabilities who need assistive devices.
And can get them with help of VOSAP volunteers and partner organizations.
Today, Voice of SAP is a leading organization working to provide independence to the specially able people through a volunteer-led movement. We want to thank our 10,000 plus volunteers who have been working with us selflessly to make the lives of others better. We believe we are all temporarily able, so we cannot ignore disability anymore. Please contribute to this mission of making this world an inclusive and accessible place for all. Please download the VOSAP mobile app and take a pledge to volunteer.
Man, that video gets me every time. Oh, wow, that's so inspiring. And honestly, I am so proud to be a VOSAPian and to be here side by side with all of my fellow VOSAPians and volunteers all over the world. So now you know who we are. So let's check out the many ways in which we as VOSAPians fulfill VOSAP's mission and vision. We have many ongoing initiatives in the fields of enablement and advocacy. But since COVID-19 began ravaging the world, we've also been on the front lines to help those who have been hit the hardest by this pandemic, especially abled people. In 6 states and multiple cities and rural villages in India, VOSAPians have gone from house to house, rain or shine, literally risking their lives to deliver food ration kits and PPE kits to specially abled people and encouraging them to get vaccinated. And thanks to amazing donors like the Tarsaria Foundation, we have so far been blessed to help over 6,500 specially abled people throughout India. Can you believe it? But enough from my mouth. Let's see the heroic work of our VOSAPians for ourselves. Isn't this so heartwarming, my friends? To all my fellow VOSAPians on the front lines, I truly admire you. And I want to give a huge thank you to all of you on behalf of everyone here at VOSAP. However, my friends, our impact since last year doesn't stop there. In fact, we have only scratched the surface. In accordance with our theme of promoting opportunities in the assistive technology sector, I'm so happy to share with all of you that VOSAP has helped so far enable over 3,000 individuals with special needs in India through assistive technology in surgical intervention that has helped these individuals achieve higher standards of living. Here are a few testimonials from some of the people whose lives have been forever changed through the assistance of VOSAPians.
મારું નામ ઠાકોર ભગવાનજી ઉમેશજી છે. હું જગાણા ગામનો વતની છું અને હું ઇલેક્ટ્રિક રિપેરિંગ કામકાજ કરું છું. મને પહેલા બહુ તકલીફ પડતી સાયકલ નથી ત્યારે, કારણ કે મારે કોઈનો સહારો લેવો પડતો, કોઈ ભાઈને કહેવું પડતું કે જઈ બાઇક લઈને દુકાને મૂકી જા, નહીં તો રિક્ષા કરવી પડતી, એટલે બહુ તકલીફ પડતી. પણ હવે મને સાયકલ મળી ગઈ છે એટલે મને ખૂબ સરળતા પડે છે. કઈ ક્યાંય પણ જવું હોય તો સાયકલ લઈને જઈ શકાય છે, હરી શકાય છે. બહુ સારી રીતે મને સાયકલ ઉપયોગી થઈ છે અને આ સાયકલથી હું આત્મનિર્ભર બની શક્યો છું. વોઇસ ઓફ એસીપી મને આ મદદ કરી, એમનો ખૂબ ખૂબ આભાર.
मेरा नाम रंगरेज इमामुद्दीन है। मैं ऑटो ड्राइवर हूँ, अहमदाबाद में ऑटो चलाता हूँ।
मैं सईदा हूँ, सना की मम्मी। मैं हाउस वाइफ हूँ और घर के काम के साथ साथ मजदूरी करती हूँ, होटल की रोटी बनाती हूँ और बच्चों को संभालना, घर संभालना, बस यही काम है।
ये एंजल डिवाइस से खूब अच्छी तरह से पढ़ाई करना, इसमें रिकॉर्ड करके अच्छी तरह से याद रखना और आगे बढ़ना।
मेरे परिवार में हम 7 लोग हैं। मेरे पापा हैं जो रिक्शा चलाते हैं, मेरी मम्मी है जो कैटरिंग का काम हो गया, सिलाई हो गई, जो भी उनको मिल जाए वो सब कर लेती है। और हम लोग 5 भाई बहन हैं, उसमें से हम 4 हैं जो ब्लाइंड है, एक है जो मल्टी डिसेबल है और एक है जो साइटेड है।
अच्छा सना, ये बताओ कि यूपीएससी की तैयारी जो तुम कर रही हो उसमें तुम्हारे चैलेंजेस है कि क्या मुश्किलें आती हैं या आ रही हैं?
यही वो डिवाइस है जो मुझे वॉइस ऑफ एसपी ने दिया था। इसके वजह से मेरी प्रिपरेशन में बहुत बदलाव आया, बहुत अच्छे से मेरी तैयारी हो पाई। मेरी 80% तैयारी इस मोबाइल की मदद से ही हो रही है। अभी मैं कर रही हूँ, मैं विजन थोड़ा है मेरा 30%, तो मैं PDF डाउनलोड करके उसका फॉन्ट बड़ा करके पढ़ती हूँ और उसके अलावा मैं YouTube पर वीडियो देखती हूँ। कभी कुछ सर्च करना हो तो गूगल पे सर्च करती हूँ। बहुत हेल्प लेती हूँ मैं इंटरनेट की, और वो इस डिवाइस की वजह से है।
और हमारी तरफ से वॉइस ऑफ एसएपी की तरफ से हम ये चाहते हैं कि हम उसे पूरा सपोर्ट करें, क्योंकि सना अगर ये सपना प्राप्त कर लेती है तो वो जाने कितनी लड़कियों के लिए, जाने कितने लोगों के लिए बहुत बड़ा इंस्पिरेशन बनेगी। एक बड़ा सपना देखना आसान है, लेकिन उसे पूरा करने के लिए पूरी शक्ति लगा देना बहुत मुश्किल, जो हमारी सना कर रही है। वॉइस ऑफ एसएपी की तरफ से उसे सिर्फ ये सपना देखने के लिए बहुत बहुत बधाई।
Wow. I am truly humbled to be able to use my voice to help people like Mr. Bhagwan Das and Sena with VOSAP. However, our mission is far from fulfilled, my friends. We have so many new AT innovations that we can use to enable so many more specially abled people. So one of our goals for 2022 is to enable at least 5,000 lives by working with our exhibitors. But to do that, we need help from compassionate people like you. Fortunately, technology has made it extremely easy for anyone to give. For those of you in the US, giving is as simple as texting the word VOSAP, that is VOSAP, to the number 707070. 70 written 3 times. Once you do this, you'll receive a link that you can click on to donate. Alternatively, you can go to pledge.to/VOSAP and donate from there. And you can even donate your stock by creating an account at stockdonator.com. And you know what the best part is? You don't actually have to give too much. Do you know how much money it takes to change one person's life forever? $100. That's it. For just $100, you can give a specially abled person in India an assistive device, a free surgery, or a self-employment kit that will help them become an active, enabled member of society. Or by giving just $25 a month, you can help change 3 lives every year by the same means. So I encourage you all to give whatever comes from your heart, because your contributions, no matter how big or small, are worth it. But enough from me. I want you all to hear from our event's angel sponsor and one of our dear fellow VOSAPians, Mr. Manu Shah from the MSI Charitable Trust. My friends, please open your hearts to Mr. Manu Bhai Shah.
Good day. We hope all of you and your family members are safe from COVID-19. The last 2 years have made tremendous impact on our lives. More importantly, the global pandemic has pushed us to help each other. It gives me immense pride to share that my family, via MSI Charitable Trust, rose up to the occasion to provide humanitarian relief during this once-in-a-lifetime pandemic. Our relief efforts saved and still continue to save thousands of lives on a daily basis through oxygen concentrators, oxygen manufacturing plants, and vaccination. Our foundation's focus efforts in education technology, preventive healthcare, and employment generation continue to impact directly lives after lives. Our investments in tablet education and digit content provide free online high-quality education to millions of students. We have many exciting initiatives in preventive healthcare in 2022 and beyond. Lastly, our focus on employment generation has provided job skill to millions of lives in 35 countries. Today, we have come together to support VOSAP's initiative to empower specially able people with the latest assistive devices. VOSAP's latest effort in organizing a virtual exhibition will help millions of people around the world by connecting key stakeholders of the assistive technology sector with barrier-free access for NGOs, people with disabilities, and for innovators and solution providers and investors. I and my family at MSI Charitable Trust are excited to support these leapfrogging ideas. We believe in functioning as a catalytic fund to provide stimulus and eventually make impact in the lives of millions of unknown people. We are happy to inform you that through VOSAP's virtual exhibitions, innovative products from 16 exhibitors from 4 countries are up in phase 1 launch. The product range from software to 3D printing devices and are designed to help persons with hearing, mobility, visual and intellectual impairments. Your legacy, generosity and empowerment will have compounding value. Take a big step and it will change countless lives of others unknown. With shared goals and touching stories, you can make the difference. VOSAP's goal to provide assistive devices and enable 100,000 people with disability is both appreciative and ambitious. We encourage all of you to support VOSAPs and help them harness human potential that would otherwise remain unused and unexpressed. Over the years of practicing philanthropy, we have seen that the spirit of giving spread among our friends and families. The more we give, it encourages others to do the same. What me and my family started decades ago has trickled down to our kids and grandkids. Hence, we highly encourage to everyone starting today to give and give selflessly. The happiness you will feel will be your own to experience and keep with you. Thank you. Good day.
Thank you so much for your encouraging words and for inspiring everyone to donate and contribute, Mr. Shah. Now, we want to share with you a couple more testimonies of people changed forever by our Assistive Devices Enablement Initiative. Could we play the video, please?
આજથી મારે શ્રવણ મન છે વોઇસ ઓફ એસીબી તરફથી આ મશીન મળ્યો છે તેનાથી આરતી ધીરે ધીરે પગભર બની છે જે આત્મનિર્ભર બની છે કે જેથી આરતી આવી સિલાઈ કામ કરી શકે છે રોજનું એને 50-100 રૂપિયાનું કામ મળે રહેશે અને માસિક એ રહી 1000-1500 સુધી એ કમાઈ શકે છે શ્રવણ મંદ હોવા છતાં એ અમે એને એ આત્મનિર્ભર બની છે અને અમને એનો ખૂબ આનંદ છે.
અમે બંને જણા આયા છે વોઇસ ઓફ એસએપી માં. વોઇસ ઓફ એસએપી એટલે વોઇસ ઓફ સ્પેશિયલી એબલ્ડ પીપલ. હવે ગયા વર્ષે તમારામાંથી અમુક લોકોને સ્માર્ટફોન મળ્યો હતો કે નહીં?
ફોન મળ્યા પછી બધી એપ શોધીએ છીએ, પછી ઝૂમ પર લિંક આવે તો ઓપન કરીએ, પછી કન્ટિન્યુ ભણીએ, પછી ઇઝી રીડરમાં પાઠ વાંચીએ.
કોવિડની સિચ્યુએશન આવી અને લકીલી અમારી પાસે એના પહેલા જ સ્માર્ટફોન બચ્ચાઓને અમને પ્રાપ્ત થયા હતા તો
આપણે આગળ રાખ્યું.
In America, I'm so blessed to have assistive devices that help me live out my dreams. But 9 in 10 people with disabilities worldwide don't have them, which makes life very difficult. But together, we can change that. With just $100, you can change one life forever. And with $25 a month, you can help change 3 lives every year. Please donate now and join us in our movement to empower. I'm truly grateful to be able to help people like Aarti and the Blind School of Vadodara as VOSAP's Youth Ambassador. And to all of you who have started donating, thank you so much for your contributions and support. We just found out that in fact, Mr. Manoj and Ms. Tejal Mehta are going to be matching $25,000 of contributions. So I'm so excited to hear this. And my friends, I really hope we can keep it coming because the lives of so many specially abled people depend upon our contributions. So my friends, we've shown you how VOSAP has been helping specially abled people run their own businesses. And so now I'm excited to share with you all that VOSAP has also started helping specially abled people enter the existing workforce through our online job portal. Let's learn about it from Ms. Manisha Pathak, one of our executive team members and fellow VOSAPians.
हम सब जानते हैं कि टेक्नोलॉजी किस तरह से हमारी लाइफ पे इम्पैक्ट डाल रही है, और अगर बात टेक्नोलॉजी की हो तो वॉइस ऑफ एसएपी कभी पीछे नहीं रहेगा। वॉइस ऑफ एसएपी एक प्लेटफॉर्म लेके आया है, एक जॉब पोर्टल। अगर आप एक संस्था हैं, ऑर्गेनाइजेशन है, एक कॉर्पोरेट है और आप चाहते हैं दिव्यांगों को हायर करना, तो हमसे संपर्क करें, हमें ईमेल करें, हम आपकी जॉब्स को हमारे पोर्टल पे अपलोड करेंगे। और अगर आप एक दिव्यांग हैं और आपको जॉब की तलाश है तो वी आर देयर। आप हमसे कनेक्ट करिए, हमारे जॉब पोर्टल पे आपके लिए अपॉर्चुनिटीज हैं। सो वी आर बिकमिंग द लिंक बिटवीन जो लोग अपॉर्चुनिटी दे रहे हैं उनके लिए और जिन्हें अपॉर्चुनिटी चाहिए उनके लिए। हमसे संपर्क करें, इस मुहिम में हमारा सहकार करें। थैंक यू।
Thank you so much, Ms. Pathak. To all my friends here in the workforce today, I appeal to all of you. Please help us with this initiative by providing more jobs and positions for the specially abled in your organizations. We would love for you to all be a part of this job portal as we continue to expand and give more opportunities to specially abled people. Now, I know that there are probably many young people here today with their families, and a lot of you may be wondering, how do I help out VOSAP? Let's learn about it from our VOSAP Ignite team.
We are proud to have launched the VOSAP Ignite program for high school students. We have 26 bright students from across the US and Canada, and we are very excited to see all that they will accomplish. These students are the next generation of change makers to promote the VOSAP mission of creating a more inclusive and accessible world.
Throughout the approximately 9-month-long program, students will complete a variety of activities to help develop their compassion for specially abled people. Many will even earn enough hours to receive the prestigious United States President's Volunteer Service Award.
Activities include many forms of personal and social media outreach, rating the accessibility of buildings, fundraising, research and technical projects, and any other amazing ideas the students have. Now, some of you may have joined today due to an Instagram post on the VOSAP account. Well, guess what? Some of those creative posts were created by Ignite students. If that sounds exciting, stay tuned to find out what other awesome stuff they're working on.
Wow. First of all, I just want to quickly let you all know that we have a couple more amazing announcements to make about donations. To Mr. Raj Rana, thank you so much for your amazing generosity. He has contributed $10,500 to VOSAP. To Mr. Hiranya Kandar, he has contributed $500 to VOSAP. So thank you so much for giving. And to Mr. Sharad Shah, he has contributed $1,000 to VOSAP. So thank you so, so much for all of your amazing generosity. It's truly heartwarming to see. And to Karthike and Mihika, what an informative presentation and video. I mean, who wouldn't want to join such an incredible program? I know I would, but I graduated high school in the summer, so I think I would be too old to participate in it. However, I know that VOSAP has another program that college and university students like me can join. It's called the VOSAP Collegiate Network, and it was made last year to get our youth involved in data-driven advocacy for the specially abled. So let's find out more about it from our Collegiate Network leaders.
Hi, my name is Manashri Desai.
And I'm Anusha Singh.
And together, we started the VOSAP research internship in the disability sector.
Over the past 2 summers, we've overseen the work of nearly 70 students across 15 different universities.
We co-founded this initiative in January 2020 as part of the VOSAP Collegiate Network. Through the Collegiate Network, our mission is to advocate for the inclusivity of persons with disabilities across college campuses in the United States.
As undergraduate students at the University of Southern California, the VOSAP research internship allowed us to extend internship and research opportunities to other undergraduate students who, like ourselves, were hoping to find a way to contribute to meaningful and lasting change in the disability sector.
Using impact-driven research, policy, and models, our interns have and will continue to lead, act, and advocate with VOSAP to work towards their mission of advancing the UN SDGs.
The research findings and data-driven advocacy will help advance and enable VOSAP to make well-informed recommendations for the disability sector. In their research, interns address advocacy with nations, corporations, academic institutions, accessibility, assistive devices, and government, both locally and internationally. The VOSAP research internship is the first step in mobilizing increased youth involvement in the mass movement for disability justice.
Through the disproportionate impact that interns have had through their dedication to this program over the past 2 summers, both Anusha and I have realized the immense power in youth-led advocacy for disability inclusion.
Our vision is to one day build a network of youth advocates,
otherwise known as VOSAPians,
who rate buildings for accessibility and promote inclusivity in colleges and communities,
educate others through data-driven research and advocacy,
and finally, use compassion as a tool to motivate positive and progressive advancements for all persons with disabilities.
As we work to institutionalize this program for the upcoming summers, we hope that the invaluable research done over the past 2 summers serves as an inspiration for future intern cohorts and college students.
To our fellow students and youth, come join us so together we can work to increase accessibility and inclusion for disabled peers, colleagues, and larger communities.
You can start by taking the VOSAP Pledge on the mobile app, available on both iOS and Android platforms.
And you can continue by joining the VOSAP Collegiate Network to stay informed on ways you can contribute to the disability narrative.
Hello, my name is Sophie Manoukian and I am the VOSAP Club President and a final year student at the University of California, Berkeley within the Data Sciences Department. I'm so excited to share that I started out with VOSAP as a research intern and decided to take up more responsibility as project manager for 2 more projects concerning disability advocacy. Additionally, I was able to start the first VOSAP Club at UC Berkeley. We invite you to join the UC Berkeley VOSAP Club and join our youth movement of compassionate VOSAPians.
Manashri, Anusha, and Sophie, I am so proud of you and all that you've accomplished. And I'm excited for the day that I get to join and research with you. And hopefully, just as you've made a VOSAP club at UC Berkeley, one day I'll establish a VOSAP club at my college, Berklee College of Music in Boston, Massachusetts. So you'll have 2 Berkleys. So now that you know about how our youth volunteers engage in advocacy, let me show you a bit about how our adult volunteers advocate VOSAP's message of the equality and dignity of people with all abilities. Some talented VOSAP volunteers have acted in a short film directed and written by Ms. Ragini Goel called Ek Nayi Soch, Ek Naya Nazariya, or to translate, a new understanding, a new vision. We'll be globally releasing this film soon, but we want you all to see this trailer that I think will get you all excited for the full film. So enjoy.
आज मेरा इंटरव्यू है for the job of a music teacher. I got this letter from your office.
पर आप तो अंधे हैं, आप म्यूजिक कैसे पढ़ाएंगे?
Please,
You
madam.
simply cannot function like a regular normal person, okay? अब आप मेरा टाइम मत खराब करिए। अरे, आप
खिला दे।
You guys again, पिछले वीक आपको मना किया था आपकी बेटी को यहाँ एडमिशन नहीं मिल सकता।
भी स्कूलों ने हमें रिजेक्ट कर दिया है।
समझने की कोशिश करिए।
माँ चलो चलो, मुझे पढ़ना ही नहीं है। I guess there's just no place for handicapped people like me on this earth.
Madam, please.
I wish I was never born. Chalo, ma, chalo.
मेरा बेटा, मेरा लाडला, he's been in an accident. जब हम इनको एजुकेशन देंगे, एजुकेशन, vocation and independence is what will make these children self-reliant, and they can then live with dignity.
Ooh, I'm excited for this to actually be released. We'll all be letting you know when this comes out. So I really hope that you all come back and watch this film when it comes out. Finally, my friends, I'm excited to share an exciting update with you all from VOSAP's Art from Heart platform. Since we opened the VOSAP Art Gallery to the world last year, our art platform has been taken up by international art contests, and we're now allowing anyone to use the platform to help us continue promoting compassion through art. So if anyone wants to use our platform, please feel free to reach out to us. But that's not all. In our virtual exhibition, you all can check out 51 pieces of amazing art from last year's Art from Heart contest, which we will be silently auctioning off until December 31st, 2020. Well, that is New Year's Eve this year. All the proceeds will go towards VOSAP's enablement initiatives. And I think this artwork will truly add character to your homes and workplaces. So why not stop by and have a look? By the way, quick correction. Yes, I meant 2021, not 2020. So until New Year's Eve this year, you'll be able to see all these amazing paintings. So I think you should definitely go have a look. And I'll be doing the same. So, oh, wow. Oh my God, that is amazing. $37,074 so far through this. That's amazing. Wow. I just want to thank all of you here who have been contributing and giving out of the kindness of your hearts. It's really, really humbling. And, you know, with all the hard work and all the hours that everyone here behind the scenes puts to make events like these happen, and all of the things that we do to, you know, help volunteer and help specially abled people on the grassroots level and through advocacy. I mean, this is kind of the reason why we all do it, because being able to help people and just make the world a better place is probably the biggest blessing we can have. So thank you so much to everyone here. I'm so excited that we've been able to raise so much in such a short time. So I hope more of you continue to join us. And now, the moment we've all been waiting for, the most important part of this event, the inauguration of the first ever virtual exhibition of assistive technology. Are you ready? Yeah?
First Manu Bhai is expected to come. So you and Manu Bhai is doing this. Yeah. Manu Bhai, thank you very much
Cool.
for joining. Yeah.
Thank you so much, Mr. Shah, for joining us. We're so glad to have you.
Yeah. Thank you, Manu Bhai.
Good day. Our motivation to give lies in the happiness it gives to the person who receives the help. The happiness of uplifting a person or a family out of their problems and creating a path forward for their special ability gives us immense satisfaction. This feeling can only be experienced by ourselves immersing in the act of service or philanthropy. Thank you for allowing us to be part of giving helping hands. I highly encourage to everyone starting today to give and give selflessly. The happiness you will feel will be yours, your own to experience. Besides our angel sponsorship, we are announcing from MSI Charitable Trust a matching fund up to $250,000 for anyone donating going forward now till December 15th, from minimum $1,000 up to $25,000. MSI Charitable Trust will match dollar for dollar to VOSAP. Let us give as much as and more. Keep in mind, no one has ever gone bankrupt by giving. More positive feeling generated builds better world. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Manubhai, for your generosity. I'm sure all our viewers, our volunteers, we are seeing the donations coming online. Some people are making pledges. Some people are going to pledge.to. So thank you very much. This will really, really inspire and energize so many people who are listening to you. Your generosity and your message is very, very powerful. So thank you very much, Rikaji and Manubhai, for being there. And this is like on top of you being angel sponsor. So really appreciate it. Guys,
Thank
everybody listening to this, all volunteers in the US who can get tax benefits, stock donation benefit, please come out. We have up to December 15th. Up to December 15th we have. So we have enough time, 11 days. All of us, let's start activate our efforts so that maximize the impact. We need all of $250,000 from Manubhai. It is up to us now to get there. Thank you very much, Manubhai.
It is $250,000.
Yes.
In addition to our angel funding.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes. Thank you very much. Rikaji, you want to say something or?
No, please, everybody find the people who can donate. I'm sure everybody will do something.
Yes, yes. You definitely have inspired many of us here right now and who are listening, and there's definitely volunteers will take the message forward. Thank you very much.
It is a good cause. Please donate.
Yes, we believe a lot of people can be helped, and we have the right type of ecosystem now, so we can scale up quickly. Thank you very much.
Keep it up.
Yeah, thank you.
That's amazing.
So Kilo
First, I will.
Okay, yeah, go ahead, please. Yeah.
Sorry, real quick. Quick announcement I just want to make. We have an anonymous donator who donated $2,000. So that's amazing. Thank you so much, whoever you are. So as you can see, we have, as opportunities grow more and more, and as our outreach continues to expand, our goals are going to continue to get bigger because there are so many people who have special needs, who are, specially abled, who we can help, and we can't really do it alone. So that's why we have these goals that we think can be achievable in the next year. We want to help enable 5,000 people with disabilities, as we've already mentioned. And we also want to rate over 100,000 places worldwide for accessibility through our revolutionary VOSAP mobile app. And finally, we want to invest into more digital tools from VOSAP in order to upscale our impact for the specially abled community. And I know that we can do it because of amazing people like you. We have a community of people who can come together and really make this a movement that continues for generations and leaves an impact on this world that will truly forever be remembered by specially abled people like myself and Mr. Desai and everyone else, in the world. So please help us to achieve these goals through your donations. It would really mean a lot, not more to us so much as all the beneficiaries who will be serving. So, okay, now let's really get into that inauguration. Am I right?
Yeah.
Mr. Pranav Desai, Over to you.
Thank you very much, Parsh. Again, thank you very much, Manubhai, Rikaji, and all the donors who are pouring their donations to various sources. We are getting it, and this counter, whatever we can update, we'll update it here live. But again, thank you very much. So let's go quickly on to AT exhibition. All of you know that we are so excited and proud for this initiative because there are several things that all of you should know. In such a short time, we have 16 amazing exhibitors from Japan, Germany, US, and India. 2,000 people have registered to attend this event today from 27 countries. Why? Because this is a virtual platform that really enables startups for a very easy market access to the global markets. For an innovator of product for autism from Delhi, they can now sell it to USA. Likewise, there are many other people in the exhibition that will be benefited with. The second is these products are for all type of disabilities. Some of them have for visual impairment, some of them for the hearing impairment, learning disabilities, intellectual impairment. All of that are addressed by these solutions. And the beneficiaries can directly interact by chat, email, video chat. So you are not dependent on any other platform. Come to events.voiceofsap.org and you will find there all these products for you to help for yourself or somebody in your family. Now, most important thing, the person with disability, there are many such exhibitions physically have happened, but the biggest benefit for this exhibition is anybody sitting any part of the world just needs the internet access to see what they can buy and reach out to the vendor or the exhibitor. It is that simple. Right from home, you can see what needs you have, and you can reach out to the exhibitor directly on this platform. So we are looking at a lot of benefits of person with disability because of being virtual. Now, visitors can also download all the documentation or the videos to learn more about each product, and no rush. And there is no charge. It is free for all because we have generous donors like Shri Manubhai and others. We do not want to make any entry barrier for people to view all these things, to find the vendor, to reach out to them, and then let them buy directly, let them do the trade one-on-one. That is where our goal is. Even for the exhibitors, there is a very nominal token fee. Right now, there is no fee for initially some period. We want them to start getting into it, but obviously we'll be covering. The idea is that it will be far lower marketing cost for the global market access. Let me give you an example. First commercially viable 3D printed prosthetic, a company from Japan, Installing, is now exhibitor with Voice of SAP. They have sold it to Filipinos and Japanese. Now they want to penetrate Indian market. They are looking at Voice of SAP and its network of volunteers to really help them get into Indian market. Why not US? They like to come to US also. So these are the kind of opportunities that this exhibition has. We'll see quickly the launch video of and before that I want to just go for amazing inspiring message that has come from Honorable Prime Minister of India. We have received so much of support, accolades, appreciation from variety of stakeholders, but this is the highest level from our perspective. Largest democratic countries, head of country, Prime Minister, Honorable Prime Minister Modi ji has sent us a very inspiring letter recognizing what we are doing is going to help. So let's see highlights of the message letter that we received, and then we will go next.
Dear VOSAPians, with great pride, I would like to share the very encouraging message and good wishes of our Honorable Prime Minister of India, Shri Narendra Modi ji, on the occasion of International Day of Persons with Disability and launch of the world's first virtual exhibition of assistive technology and solutions by Voice of Specially Abled People. The message says, I am pleased to learn about the first 3D virtual exhibition of assistive technology solutions by Voice of Specially Abled People. This initiative of Voice of SAP to exhibit technology-based assistive solutions for Divyangjan is commendable. Our Divyang brothers and sisters are second to none in any field and are torchbearers of unwavering dedication and unmatched determination. Their courage and achievements in various sectors inspire everyone. Sabka Prayas and technology are pivotal to bring a positive change in the lives of our Divyang sisters and brothers. The efforts of various stakeholders and institutions like Voice of SAP are deeply valued. The 3D virtual exhibition brings together innovators, startups, exhibitors, volunteers, government representatives, and Divyangjan on a common platform. Adopting latest technological solutions will help make the world disability inclusive and sustainable. May the first 3D virtual exhibition on assistive technology products be a huge success. आदरणीय प्रधानमंत्री जी, वॉइस ऑफ स्पेशली एबल पीपल के सभी वॉलंटियर्स की तरफ से आपका कोटि कोटि धन्यवाद.
Okay, so with that, we have now our chief guest, Meenakshi Lekhi, who is India's Foreign Minister of State and very, very compassionate leader, particularly in disability. She has been part of the board of, blind school in Delhi, and she is very much looking at supporting initiative of Voice of SAP from her office at a global level, because if all NRIs around the world can listen to an appeal of Manubhai, there could be millions of dollars that could go for enablement of people with disability in India. That's what Honorable Minister of State Meenakshi Lekhi is looking at, that how she can also energize the people with her message. She has given a short message for all of us. Obviously, Parliament is in session, so she is very busy, but she is with us and she has conveyed this good message. So let's listen to what she's telling.
I'm delighted to be part of this event organized by VOSAP, which is Voice of Specially Abled People. This particular platform, an NGO, is offering opportunity to everyone to join hands and work in the field of disability. The best part is India has offered solutions during COVID, and we stand for technology. The best way to go forward while exercising the capacity building under Inclusive India is through assistive technology, and we stand for innovation. At affordable prices, we can come up with devices and other assistive technological instruments, equipments, which can bring in people on board and help them live a better life. We can serve humanity, and by an estimate, 61 million people are specially abled adults. And not only these 61 million, but a whole lot of others who are considered able-bodied also have some form or the other form of disability. With use of technology, we can take all this forward. And I think today is the day when we should all use this opportunity to innovate, to come forward, serve humanity, and all those who are joining me today for this conference, whether it's people with disability, it's vendors, it's investors, it's people who are innovators or others who just wish to help everyone around, will take the message forward and work with VOSAP, which is Voice of Specially Abled People, should not remain just Voice of Specially Abled People, but convert itself into action-oriented group, which will result in action to support and take India forward and help the world too. When India progresses, the world also progresses. With these words, Jai Hind, chaleं और सबको साथ लेकर चलें.
Thank you very much, Meenakshi ji, for your amazing support at every level for this cause, and we are very thankful. And yes, we know that like COVID in assistive technology, also worldwide disability sector can benefit with India's ability to produce innovative solutions. Without any further delay, we can stop the fundraising thing now, Kilol, and let's bring us Chapalji and let us now inaugurate the much awaited virtual exhibition, world's first virtual exhibition of assistive technology, and let us get this for the people. And I appeal all the people who are on the social media to right away after this inauguration go to events.voiceofsap.org. If you are on Facebook, YouTube, please go to events.voiceofsap.org and see it yourself. So before we have a ribbon cutting, Chapalji, would you like to say something?
I am on cloud today because this is what I was dreaming for a long time, Pranav. And thank you for realizing it. And the best thing in today's world is the virtual gift, and it has no border, and it really goes global. So this will create a lot of new opportunities for every entrepreneurs, users, supporters, even people like you and me, to really promote this sector. So I'm thankful to you and all the people who organize this. I'm sure it is just a beginning. We have been saying that famous Afghan saying that drop by drop forms a river. The same way, I'm sure what you are starting today, it will become a global, real, virtual AT show. And we hope one day we'll also have something in India and other countries so that you have a virtual as well as physical, both sides, and well connected. And looking forward, thank you for giving me this opportunity to inaugurate this virtual exhibition. And I am so happy and so privileged to do this. Thank you very much. Thank you to all of you.
Thank you very much. And
Let's
yes,
go to
that is our vision to have, government of India is very supportive, as we also, with your support, we can take it much more at the next level. Thank you. Let's have the ribbon cutting now. Our creative team has worked out very well. Thank you, Karthik. All right. So now it is open for all. Let's see one small video of how to navigate, and straight away then fun and entertainment. Congratulations to all exhibitors and all volunteers. All right. So first, now live performance, and I want to, before you start, I want to thank the Bankim Bhai for him and Dakshaji coming from India, coming live early morning in India studio. And congratulations, Bankim Bhai, for getting the President's Award on December 3rd. We are proud of you as a VOSAPian. You are our VOSAPian. You are doing this program as a volunteer, just like Sparsh. So we are really, really excited that this is what each volunteer can bring to the cause. Whatever you can do, not always money, your skills, your network, do it. Thank you very much again, Dakshaji and Bankim Bhai. You are welcome. I will give it back to Sparsh. Go ahead, buddy.
Yeah. Congratulations. I'm so excited, my friends, to hear about all the expansion and acceleration that the change makers of the assistive technology sector will accomplish in the coming months. And I really hope that we can keep the momentum and really make this a thriving global community. I really meant it when I said in the beginning that I think this place, this virtual exhibition, this space will really revolutionize the AT industry. And so now, as promised, we have some of the best entertainment for you all today. Along with yours truly, President of India awardee and voice of refugee, Mr. Bankim Pathak, and stage queen, Mrs. Daksha Gohil, will be joining us live from India, as Mr. Desai has mentioned, and mesmerizing us with their melodious voices. We cannot wait to have you, Mr. Pathak and Mrs. Gohil. So I want to share with you a couple more gifts from me to you before, I pass the baton over. And this song, the next one I'm about to share, is an amazing hip hop tune that I've kind of added my own style to. I made it clean, and I also added some Indian classical musical influence into it. But I think the best part about this song is its message. And the reason I chose to sing this song for you all today right now is because there's this quote from Mahatma Gandhi ji that I heard once that really, I think, encapsulates what service means. And he said, the best way to find yourself is to lose yourself in the service of others. So my friends, I want to share with you my version. My rapper name is Pure Rhythm, so I call this Pure Rhythm Style, my Pure Rhythm Style version of Lose Yourself. And I have a quick challenge for you all. I want to see if by the time I finish my last two songs, is it too much to ask that we can raise $10,000 in 10 minutes? Is that too much to ask? Let's see if we can do it. Are you ready? All right, so here is Lose Yourself. I hope you enjoy it. Look, if you had one shot or one opportunity to seize everything you ever wanted, one moment, would you capture it or just let it slip? Yo, his palms are sweaty, knees weak, arms are heavy, there's vomit on his sweater already. Mom's spaghetti, he's nervous, but on the surface he looks calm and ready to drop bombs. But he keeps on forgetting what he wrote down. The whole crowd goes so loud, he opens his mouth, but the words won't come out and he's choking how? Everybody's joking now, the clock's run out, time's up, oh, we're blow, snap back to reality. Oh, there goes gravity, oh, there goes rhythm, he choked, he's so mad but he won't give up, that is enough. know he won't have it. He knows his whole back's to these ropes. It don't matter, he's dope. He knows that, but he's broke. He's so stacked that he knows when he goes back to this mobile home, that's when it's back to the lab again. Yo, this old rhapsody, you better go capture this moment and hope it don't pass and lose yourself in the music. The moment you own it, you better never let it go. You only get one shot, do not miss your chance to blow. This opportunity comes once in a lifetime. You better lose yourself in the music. The moment you own it, you better never let it go. You only get one shot, do not miss a chance to blow. This opportunity comes once. No more games, I'ma change that you call rage. Tear this entire roof off like a T-Rex cage. I was playing in the beginning, the mood all changed. I've been chewed up and spit out and booed off stage, but I kept rhyming and stepped right in next cipher. Best believe somebody's paying the Pied Piper. All the pain inside amplified by the fact that I can't get by with my 9 to 5, and I can't provide the right type of life for my family, cause man, these underpaid food stamps don't buy diapers. And it's no movie, there's no Mackay Pfeiffer. This is my life, and these times are so hard, and it's getting even harder trying to feed and water my seed. Plus, teeter-totter part of between being a brother and a prima donna, baby mama drama screaming on her too much for me to want to stay in one spot. Another day of monotony's got me to the point I'm like a snail. I've got to formulate a plot or end up in jail or shot. Success is the only option I have left. Failure is not. Mama, love you, but this trailer has got to go. I cannot grow old in Salem's Lot, so here I go, it's my shot. Wheels fail me not. This may be the only opportunity that I got. You better lose yourself in the music. The moment you own it, you better never let it go. You only get one shot, do not miss a chance to blow. This opportunity comes once in a lifetime. You better lose yourself in the music. The moment you own it, you better never let it go. You only get one shot, do not miss a chance to blow. This opportunity comes once in a lifetime, yo. You can do anything you set your mind to, man. I'm not over yet. You ready for this? Ooh, you're not. Your rhythm. Thank you so much. Thank you. Nice. I see the donation amount has been going up. All right, that's cool. I think we can still keep going. So can we reach that $10,000? Let's see if we can do it. So this last song that I'm going to sing for you all today is a Bollywood favorite of mine. It is an extremely soulful song that was rendered so beautifully by the amazing Sonu Nigam, Mr. Sonu Nigam. And this song, I think, really captures the spirit of gratefulness. And I think it personally describes the feelings that a lot of our beneficiaries have felt after their lives being changed because of the assistance of VOSAP and our VOSAPians. I think, after getting so much support from people like VOSAPians, it kind of gives you hope, especially in places where, a lot of people with special abilities don't really feel that there is a lot of hope. But I feel like thanks to, organizations like VOSAP, they get to say that now, there's still a little bit of life in me. Baki thodi si hai zindagi. So with that, here is Abhi Mujh Mein Kahi from the movie Agnipath. I really hope you enjoy it. Okay. मुझ में कहीं बाकी थोड़ी सी है जिंदगी जगी धड़कन नहीं जाना जिंदा हूँ मैं तो अभी कुछ ऐसी लगन इस लम्हे में है ये लम्हा कहाँ था मेरा अब है सामने इसे छू लूं जरा मर जाऊं या जी लूं जरा खुशियाँ झूम लूं या रो लूं जरा मर जाऊं या जी लूं जरा अभी मुझ में कहीं बाकी थोड़ी सी है जिंदगी ओ धूप में जलते हुए तन को छाया पेड़ की मिल गई रूठे बच्चे की हंसी जैसे फुसलाने से फिर खिल गई कुछ ऐसा ही अब महसूस दिल को हो रहा है बरसों के पुराने जख्म पे मरहम लगा सा है कुछ ऐसा रहम इस लम्हे में है ये लम्हा कहाँ था मेरा अब है सामने इसे छू लूं जरा मर जाऊं या जी लूं जरा खुशियाँ झूम लूं या रो लूं जरा मर जाऊं या जी लूं जरा I think this is the most emotional verse of the song coming up. दूर से टूटी पतंग जैसी थी ये जिंदगानी मेरी आज हो कल हो मेरा ना हो हर दिन थी कहानी मेरी एक बंधन नया पीछे से अब मुझको बुलाए आने वाले कल की क्यों फिक्र मुझको सता जाए एक ऐसी चुभन इस लम्हे में है ये लम्हा कहाँ था मेरा अब है सामने इसे छू लूं जरा मर जाऊं या जी लूं जरा खुशियाँ झूम लूं या रो लूं जरा मर जाऊं या जी लूं जरा Thank you so much. I'm really, really blessed to be able to share my voice with all of you in any and every way I can. And, you know, to serve other people, it's the reason why I do it. And I am so excited. Oh my God. We have gotten $10,000 in less than 10 minutes. This is amazing. Wow. I'm so happy. And I really encourage you all to keep going. Maybe, you know, let's keep going. Let's see. Can we keep up this rate? Is it too much to ask? Can we get 60,000 by the time Mr. Pathak and Mrs. Gohil's performances are done. Let's see. But now, again, let me pass the baton over to Mr. Pathak and Mrs. Gohil. We are supremely blessed and to be graced by your presence. And I know that, on the stage where you're at, you have an entire band with you. So to all the band members, I want to thank you so much for coming, because I know that no concert is complete without the bandmates. So thank you so much for having us. We're so blessed to have you. Please take it away. I'm so excited.
You touch a lot of people's hearts. I'm getting so many comments. You're emotional, soulful angel. You are our angel. So definitely touching the hearts.
Thank you.
Yeah,
it's just a huge blessing I've been given. I'm glad to be able to use it.
You have divine blessing. You are a divine blessed.
Thank you.
All right. Bankim Bhai, ready, sir?
Yes.
All right.
Good morning, India, and good evening, America. Welcome you all on behalf of Voice of Specially Able People. And thank you, Sparsh, for this amazing songs. You were truly amazing. And it's our pleasure sharing stage, a platform with a talented person like you. And we are also blessed that you are with us. Thank you so very much for your kind words. And yes, you truly touched our heart. You sang really amazingly, the perfect song, I can say. So now we have to continue with that soulful music. So now we have, as you introduced us before, myself, Parishi Verma. I'm the host of today's wonderful musical program. And now this is my pleasure that I'm introducing the living legend who is with us in this wonderful program. Now Chetan International presents Ek Yaad Rafi Ke Baad is an international title. And we have with us Gujarat Rajya Gaurav Puraskar Presidential Award winning Big B of India. Please everybody, make some noise. Put your hands together for living legend, Mr. Bankim Pathak. He's here with us and he is ready to sing some melodious numbers of Rafi Sahab. And I know you all will going to love this session. So without wasting a minute, I hand over the mic and audience. Bankimji is all yours. So let's connect.
Thank you, Pari. Thank you very much. Thank you, Spurs. And thank you, everybody. कौन है जो सपनों में आया, कौन है जो दिल में समाया, लो झुक गया आसमां भी, इश्क मेरा रंग लाया। कौन है जो सपनों में आया, कौन है जो दिल में समाया, लो झुक गया आसमां भी, इश्क मेरा रंग लाया। ओ प्रिया प्रिया जिंदगी के हर एक मोड़ पे मैं गीत गाता चला जा रहा हूँ। जिंदगी के हर एक मोड़ पे मैं गीत गाता चला जा रहा हूँ। बेखुदी का ये आलम न पूछो, मंजिलों से बढ़ा जा रहा हूँ। मंजिलों पे जो दिल में समाया, लो झुक गया आसमां भी, इश्क मेरा रंग लाया। कौन है जो सपनों में आया, कौन है जो दिल में समाया, लो झुक गया आसमां भी, इश्क मेरा रंग लाया। ओ प्रिया, ओ प्रिया, ओ प्रिया, थैंक यू वेरी मच। अब दूसरे गाने के लिए क्या कहेंगे?
Gee, now it's time for, yes, thank you audience, thank you very much. Now it's time for another fantastic number. Actually, Bankim ji is a huge fan of Dev Sahab, or I can say that he got the pleasure to meet him personally so many times. And somehow he also inspired by his dressing style as well. And I think this is the perfect song for Bankim ji to share with all of us. So I really want you all to experience this beautiful song. Bankim ji बहुत ही अच्छा गाते हैं ये गाना. So let's feel the music. Thank you.
हो खोया खोया चाँद, खुला आसमान, आँखों में सारी रात जाएगी, तुमको भी कैसे नींद आएगी। ओ खोया खोया चाँद, खुला आसमान, आँखों में सारी रात जाएगी, तुमको भी कैसे नींद आएगी। ओ खोया खोया चाँद, मस्ती भरी आवाजों चली, मस्ती भरी आवाजों चली, खिल खिल गई ये दिल की गली, मन की गली में है खलबल, क्या उनको तो बुलाओ। ओ खोया खोया चाँद, खुला आसमान, आँखों में सारी रात जाएगी, तुमको भी कैसे नींद आएगी। ओ खोया खोया चाँद, 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 खोया खोया चाँद।
Wow, that was so beautiful.
Thank you.
And right now we all are in the era of social media. We connected with each other through WhatsApp and Facebook, Instagram. Right now also we are connected with Zoom and YouTube. But the songs of 60s and 50s era, at that time there was only one medium of communication, and there were letters. So let's relive that era, and I request you to sing a fabulous song, a very romantic song for all the viewers. Thank you.
लिखे जो खत तुझे वो तेरी याद में हजारों रंग के नजारे बन गए। लिखे जो खत तुझे वो तेरी याद में हजारों रंग के गूंजा कहा दिल ने ये दुआएं, कहीं कट कली कोई मैं ये समझा तू शर्माई, कोई खुशबू कहीं बिखरी लगाए जुल्फ लहराई, लिखे जो खत तुझे वो तेरी याद में हजारों रंग के नजारे बन गए, सवेरा जब हुआ तो फूल बन गए, जो रात आई तो सितारे बन गए, लिखे जो खत तुझे।
Thank you, Bankanji. Thank you so very much for these couple of songs. And now I like to invite another mesmerizing, soulful voice. And she's going to sing some classics of Lata Mangeshkar ji. I hope you all will going to love that. Please, please welcome. ढेर सारी तालियां वैसे तो यहाँ पर नहीं बज सकती, but once again I request all of you, please welcome Daksha Gohil ji. Stage Queen Daksha Gohil is here with us and she's going to sing some fabulous classic numbers for all of us. So let's enjoy.
Thank you, everyone. Thank you so much. Thank you. एक ऐसा ही दूसरा गाना आप लोगों के सामने सुनाने जा रही हूँ जो बहुत ही खूबसूरत गाना है और लक्ष्मी जी की तर्ज पर बना हुआ, बहुत ही अपने ज़माने में मशहूर रहा था। गाना कौन सा है?
And in this particular song, one artist is going to support Daksha ji. Right now he's on keys, but he also sing really well. So Mahesh ji.
कोशिश करके देख ले दरिया सारे नदियाँ सारी दिल की लगी नहीं बुझती, बुझती है हर चिंगारी।
को सलाम। 16 बरस की बाली उम्र को सलाम। प्यार तेरी पहली नजर को सलाम। सलाम प्यार तेरी पहली नजर को
Bankim Bhai, we need to make some
Thank you.
announcement. Just a minute. We want to make some announcements. So let us show the counter. Where do we stand now? Divyaji, what is the counter to the appeal from Spurs?
63,801.
All right.
Wow.
That was amazing.
Thank you, everyone. Thank you so much.
Thank you. Thank you. It is growing, obviously, but this is great. So thank you very much for everybody who is listening to. I received messages. So thank you, Dinesh, for your generous donation of $3,500. Thank you, Mahesh Ji, for $10,000. Thank you, Vaibhavi, for $1,000. And so many others are there. So we keep on pouring whatever we can. We'll hit our 250,000 target. So thank you again. Let's continue.
Wow, that was really great. Thank you, people, for supporting us. And like Sparsh, I'm not going to give you any target, but I really want you to support us as much as you can. This is for noble cause. So let's change lives of others. That's just I want to say. And now again, I request Dakshaji to sing another fabulous classic for all of you. Thank you.
तेरी राहों में खड़े हैं दिल थाम के हर हम हैं दीवाने तेरे नाम के। तेरी राहों में खड़े हैं दिल थाम के हर हम हैं दीवाने तेरे नाम के। मेरे अँखियों के नूर मेरे दिल के सुरूर चाहे रहो दूर दूर तुझे पाना है जरूर। तेरी राहों
you, Daksha ji, and thank you all the musicians for playing so well. That was really a wonderful song, and this is Bankim ji's favorite song. Yes, from Shankar Jayakishan. So, ladies and gentlemen, after so many solo songs, it's time for some duet numbers. मैं हमेशा कहती हूँ कि जिंदगी हो या प्रोग्राम, एक मोड़ ऐसा आता है जहाँ पर हमें हम सफ़र की ज़रूरत होती है, क्योंकि हम सफ़र के बिना मंजिल तक पहुँचना नामुमकिन है. So now I again appeal all the humsuffers who are watching us. Again, it's time to you to change some people's life. साथ मिलकर अगर आप किसी की जिंदगी बदल सकते हैं तो वो काम अभी करना बहुत जरूरी है, चाहे फिर आगे हम साथ हो ना हो. सो आई रिक्वेस्ट ऑल द रोमांटिक हार्ट्स कि हम ड्यूएट सेशन शुरू करते हैं. आशा करते हैं आपकी ओर से हमें कुछ और बहुत ही खूबसूरत डोनेशंस मिलेंगे. थैंक यू एंड नाउ अगेन ओवर टू बंकिम जी एंड दक्षा जी एंड लेट्स एंजॉय सम मेलोडियस ड्यूएट नंबर्स. थैंक यू.
जी हाँ दोस्तों, अब जो डुएट आ रहा है जिसमें रफ़ी साहब का नाम लेते ही एक ऐसे अदाकार हमारे जहन में आता है. उन्होंने खुद ने कहा है कि अगर रफ़ी साहब न होते तो मेरी शायद कामयाबी इतनी न होती. अब पहचानना है आपको कि वो कौन अदाकार है.
जी.
तुमने पुकारा और हम चले आए, दिल हथेली पर ले आए रे. तुमने पुकारा और हम चले आए, दिल हथेली पर ले आए रे.
तुमने पुकारा रे हम चले आए, जान हथेली पर ले आए रे. तुमने पुकारा रे हम चले आए.
आओ बैठो हमारे पहलू में पना ले लो, मेरी जलती हुई आँखों पे ये आँखें रख दो. ऐ मेरे प्यार के ख्वाबों की हंसी शहजादी, होठ क्यों कांप रहे हैं, जरा कुछ तो बोलो.
तुमने पुकारा रे हम चले आए, जान हथेली पर ले आए रे.
तुमने पुकारा और हम चले आए, दिल हथेली पर ले आए रे. तुमने पुकारा और हम चले आए. थैंक यू.
और यस, वो एक्टर थे शम्मी कपूर साहब. एंड लेट्स कंटिन्यू विद द सेम एक्टर, क्योंकि मुझे लगता है कि एक गाना इनफ नहीं होता जब हम शम्मी जी का जिक्र करते हैं, बिकॉज इतने सारे क्लासिक गाने उन्होंने हमें दिए हैं. जनरली उनकी फिल्म्स में शंकर जयकिशन ज़्यादा म्यूज़िक देते थे, पर एक फिल्म ऐसी जिसमें ओपी नैयर छा गए, एंड दैट वाज that was Kashmir Ki Kali. And now I request both of them to sing another fantastic duet. अब तक काफ़ी सारे गाने लता जी की आवाज़ से सजे हमने सुने हैं, बट अगर दक्षा जी की बात करें तो आशा जी उनके दिल के बहुत ज़्यादा करीब है और आशा जी के गाने वो बहुत ही दिल से निभाती हैं. तो आई थिंक आप तो एंजॉय करेंगे ही, दक्षा जी भी पर्सनली बहुत एंजॉय करेंगी, क्योंकि अब जो गाना है उसमें रफ़ी साहब के साथ आशा जी की आवाज़ है. सो लेट्स एंजॉय दिस ब्यूटीफुल मेलोडी फ्रॉम द फिल्म कश्मीर की कली.
ये देख के दिल झूमा ले प्यार ने अंगड़ाए दीवाना हुआ बादल सावन की घटा छाई ये देख के दिल झूमा ले प्यार ने अंगड़ाए दीवाना हुआ बादल.
जब तुमसे नजर टकराई सनम जज्बात का एक तूफान उठा तिनके की तरह मैं बह निकली तिनके की तरह मैं बह निकली सैलाब मेरे रोके न रुका सैलाब मेरे रोके न रुका जीवन में मची हलचल और बजने लगी शहनाई ये देख के दिल झूमा ले प्यार ने अंगड़ाई
दीवाना हुआ बादल सावन की घटा छाई ये देख के दिल झूमा ले प्यार ने अंगड़ाए दीवाना हुआ बादल दीवाना हुआ बादल दीवाना हुआ बादल.
Wow, that was really, really magical. I got goosebumps. I wish you all can listen them live one day, because that's really a pleasure listening both of you live. They really share a great, great chemistry. And again, we are going to sing another fantastic duet number for all of you. Again, this song is dedicated to those who have experienced true love in their lifetime. So again, it's time for another classic. Thank you.
जो वादा किया वो निभाना पड़ेगा रोके जमाना चाहे रोके खुदाई तुमको आना पड़ेगा
जब तक ये चांद और तारे न टूटेंगे अब दो पैमां हमारे एक दूसरा जब दे सदा हो के दीवाना हमको आना पड़ेगा जो वादा किया वो निभाना पड़ेगा निभाना पड़ेगा.
Thank you. Thank you very much. Thank you. Before we move on, I just want to share one thing. This is already informed to you a few minutes ago, but I want to take an opportunity to announce this. On 3rd of December, it's a proud moment for not only for Bankimji, but for the entire music community that he got award from President Shri Ramnath Kovindji. So this is a huge moment. Please, a huge round of applause. I think we felt that we have shared this with you. Thank you so very much, everybody, for your love, for your support. And we have some another fantastic achievers in the studio right now, and I want to share their names as well. We have Mr. Sameer Kakkad. He got Presidential Award in 2017, and he also got Best Entrepreneur Award from Cabinet Minister Shri Pradeep Bhai Parmar from Government of Gujarat. Another personality we have is Mr. Ranjit Gohil. He also got Rashtrapati Award in 1996 as Outstanding Young Person for Sports category. So congratulations to all the achievers, and you all are true inspiration for each and everyone who is present here. Now again, let's, we have another video for all of you. I request you, please look on the screen. Thank you.
In America, I'm so blessed to have assistive devices that help me live out my dreams. But 9 in 10 people with disabilities worldwide don't have them, which makes life very difficult. But together, we can change that. With just $100, you can change one life forever. And with $25 a month, you can help change 3 lives every year. Please donate now and join us in our movement to empower.
So now let's again be the part of our musical journey. Now it's time for another fantastic song. Very energetic number is waiting for you people. बहुत ही amazing गाना है. And I know कि जिनको भी ये गाना आता है, you all can sing with us. It's a very popular number. So let's feel the energy of the song.
La 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 la
आसमान से आया फरिश्ता प्यार का सबक दिखलाने, दिल में है तस्वीर यार की लाया हूँ वो दिखलाने। आसमान से आया फरिश्ता प्यार का सबक दिखलाने, दिल में है तस्वीर यार की लाया हूँ वो दिखलाने। कहो प्यार है तुमसे, ओ जाना कहो प्यार है तुमसे। सीखो जरा सीखो अंदाज प्यार का हमसे तुम, कर लो अजी कर लो इकरार प्यार का हमसे तुम। सीखो जरा सीखो अंदाज प्यार का हमसे तुम, कर लो अजी कर लो इकरार प्यार का हमसे तुम। आसमान से आया फरिश्ता प्यार का सबक दिखलाने, दिल में है तस्वीर यार की लाया हूँ वो दिखलाने। कहो प्यार है तुमसे, ओ जाना कहो प्यार है तुमसे, कहो प्यार है तुमसे, ओ जाना कहो प्यार है तुमसे, कहो प्यार है तुमसे, ओ जाना कहो प्यार है कहो प्यार है तुमसे, ओ जाने कहो प्यार है तुमसे।
That was so romantic. बहुत बहुत खूबसूरत गाना. And now I like to invite in this on the stage. We have another wonderful singer in this program. अब तक वो यहाँ पर नहीं आई है, but I really want you. Let's welcome another wonderful voice. Big round of applause for Asha Deliwala ji. Asha ji एक बहुत ही खूबसूरत गाना लेकर आई हैं. She's going to sing a semi-classical composition of Ravindra Jain. The song is written and composed both by Ravindra Jain Sahab. It's also one of the classics of Bollywood, and it's a one of a kind of song. So those who are fond of Indian classical music, they will definitely going to love this song. Thank you.
एक राधा एक मीरा दोनों ने शाम को चाहा
Thank you very much. Technically, this
Wow,
song
what
is
a great singing.
very difficult.
One minute, I want to say something
So
because we have Asha is our volunteer for many years. Ashish is our executive team member. What a melodious song you have sung, and maybe next time we will only do Asha with you because we have, and this is, I want everybody to know who are right now watching, who are our volunteers. Everybody is, we are all a big family. Voice of SAP is made up of volunteers like Asha and Ashish, and now we have more and more friends like Bankim Bhai and others are joining. This is where, not only they are doing volunteering work, but they are bringing their skills to the whole thing. Now I have a request because we'll have to close in another 10 minutes, Bankim Bhai, so we can go for one more song, one bass song, and then we'll have Sparsh close it because he has a, Sparsh is with us. It is so exciting to see his commitment because he has a morning 7 o'clock flight. He is performing tomorrow in Florida to thousands of people. So he has to go, and it is already in East Coast 9:30. So we'll have to get this thing to the closure another 10 minutes. So let's have one great song and call it a closure of a program. Bankim Bhai, over to you.
thank you.
Yeah,
Thank you
I'm
so
ready.
very
Yeah, I'm
much.
ready.
Thanks a lot.
Thank
And
you.
now we are once again very, very thankful to WhatsApp and all the WhatsAppians for giving us this opportunity. And thank you so much for making us a part of this wonderful noble cause. Again, I request all the viewers, please donate and change the lives of others. This is the only true platform where we can help others. So keep donating. And now over to Mr. Bankim Bathak. Let's enjoy a few last minutes of this evening. Thank you so much.
बहारों फूल बरसाओ, मेरा महबूब आया है, मेरा महबूब आया है। बहारों फूल बरसाओ, मेरा महबूब आया है, मेरा महबूब आया है। हवाओं रागनी गाओ, मेरा महबूब आया है, मेरा महबूब आया है। ओ लाली फूल की मेहंदी लगा इन गोरे हाथों में, उतर आए घटा का जल लगा इन प्यारी आंखों में। सितारों मांग भर जाओ, मेरा महबूब आया है, मेरा महबूब आया है। बहारों फूल बरसाओ, मेरा महबूब आया है, मेरा महबूब आया है। हवाओं रागनी गाओ, मेरा महबूब आया है, मेरा महबूब आया है। थैंक यू दोस्तों। अब एक और फनकार को मैं मेरा साथ गाने के लिए आपको बताऊंगा, क्योंकि शी इज ऑल्सो वर्सेटाइल कंपेयर एंड शी इज वेरी beautiful presentation of this song, and she is very good singer too. बहुत सालों से, जब से छोटी थी तब से मेरे साथ प्रोग्राम में वो मेरे साथ दे रही है। मैं परीक्षी का बहुत ही धन्यवाद करता हूँ। और वो 2 गाना जो हम जब गाते हैं और लोग डांस करते हैं तो उसको हम पेश करेंगे। थैंक यू सो मच।
Come on, people, start with the beat.
आजकल तेरे मेरे प्यार के चर्चे हर जुबान पर, सबको मालूम है और सबको खबर हो गई। आजकल तेरे मेरे प्यार के चर्चे हर जुबान पर, सबको मालूम है और सबको खबर हो गई।
तो क्या आजकल तेरे मेरे प्यार के चर्चे हर जुबान पर, सबको मालूम है और सबको खबर हो गई।
तो बना हम डरे दिल के मालिक हम, हर जन्म मैं तुझे अपना माना सनम। क्यों बना हम डरे दिल के मालिक हम, हर जन्म मैं तुझे अपना माना सनम। हर जन्म मैं तुझे अपना माना सनम।
आजकल तेरे मेरे प्यार के चर्चे हर जुबान पर, सबको मालूम है और सबको खबर हो गई।
तो क्या आजकल तेरे मेरे प्यार के चर्चे है जुबान पर, सबको मालूम है और सबको खबर हो गई। ओ हसीना जुल्फों वाली जाने जहां, ढूंढती है काफिर आंखें किसका निशान। ओ हसीना जुल्फों वाली जाने जहां, ढूंढती है काफिर आंखें किसका निशान। महफिल महफिल ऐ शमा फिरती हो कहाँ, ओ महफिल महफिल ऐ शमा फिरती हो कहाँ।
वो अनजाना ढूंढती हूँ, वो दीवाना ढूंढती हूँ, जगा कर जो छिप गया है, वो परवाना ढूंढती हूँ।
मेरी
किसी राह में तो बिना के कहीं,
अरे इश्क हो मैं कहीं ठहरता नहीं।
मैं भी उंगलियों के परछाई, कभी यहाँ कभी वहाँ, शाम से कुछ हो जाता है मेरा भी जादू जगा।
ओ हसीना जुल्फों वाली जाने जहां, ढूंढती है काफिर आंखें किसका निशान। महफिल महफिल ऐ चमा फिरती हो कहाँ, ओ महफिल महफिल ऐ चमा फिरती हो कहाँ। आजा आजा मैं हूँ प्यार तेरा, अल्लाह अल्लाह इनकार तेरा, हो आजा 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 आजा, अरे आजा आजा मैं हूँ प्यार तेरा, अल्लाह रे अल्लाह इनकार तेरा, तो आजा 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 आजा। पूरे विश्व की आंखें चाहिए तुमको सहारा, पलकों में आओ छुपा लो, नाजुक तन है तुम्हारा, हो आजा 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 आजा।
Thank you so much. Thanks a lot, WhatsApp, once again for giving us this opportunity. We were Verma signing off on behalf of Bankimji, Dakshaji, and their fantastic team. Thank you. Thank you very, very much.
Thank you so much, everyone, for gracing us with their amazing presence. I mean, all the amazing singers here. Oh my God, I thought it was just gonna be Mr. Pathak and Mrs. Gohil, and we have so many more singers here, and all the bandmates are so amazing. The visuals are stunning. So whoever's doing the AV back there, amazing job. Also, I want to shout out I noticed one donation actually a bit ago. It was $1,000 from Mr. Jigar Parikh. Thank you so much for your contribution. And I also want to quickly thank Mr. Kasnabis, because I think you're in Geneva, right? Like, and it's probably like really, really early morning. So thank you for being there, Mr. Madhav. I can't believe you stayed the whole time. I'm so glad you were here. And I don't think we could have asked for a better way to close our event. So thank you both so much for giving us your time and talents. And that said, I know it's sad but true. We have to say goodbye to you. But I hope you enjoyed it all, because I know I had a ball. Today, we all have learned a lot, and opportunities we've got to make a difference in the lives of people often left behind. In all parts of society, let's cherish all abilities. The time has come to raise our voice. Will we or won't we? That's our choice. So let us give with all our hearts. Each one of us can play our parts. For now, farewell throughout the map. See you next year. Love, VOSAP. Thank you so much, everyone.
Thank you, Sparsh. Thank you very much. And thank you, Bankim Bhai. And yeah, we have many more donors. You may have some information, but a lot of other things are happening. So we are getting there. And again, very long program, but lots of information, lots of entertainment. Thank you very much, everybody from Ahmedabad, Manish Bhai, and Bhavish Bhai, and Nimish Bhai, and Ashish, everybody, Ranjit Bhai, Samir Bhai, congratulations. Look forward to continue our impact in the society. Thank you.
Yep. And to everyone behind the scenes, Manushri, thank you for helping with the presentation. And Kartike, thank you for also helping out. And Anusha, thank you for everyone here.
Team
You
play.
know,
Everybody. Yeah.
everybody.